Hey, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our ultimate episode of Fabula Ultima. If you haven't watched the rest of it, go back and do that really quick. But if you have, welcome. We're going to tie up some loose ends today. Speaking of loose ends, Aaron, would you like to tell us about them?
Yes, I can tell you what we did last episode. So one of the major things that happened is we finally got to the Forest Kingdom, and the party kind of split in two. And we found out that Jerry may or may not be the grandson of a local hero named Butterscotch who drove out, the cats, I believe it was? Drove out the cats. And we found that out. We threatened some people while the other half of the party just kind of tried to find the person who helps run the Forest Kingdom so we could find our moment of goodwill. And to get our moment of goodwill, we traveled with a little mushroom, Shimeji, otherwise known as Schmigadoon. To bring him to the, village where they raise leaders of that kingdom? And
it was the mushroom village that Protaxis the Mushroom was born in.
Okay. And then we stole some griffins and and we're on our way to the Sky Kingdom. And I'm being handed something by David for the recap. Okay, this has literally nothing to do with the recap.
You told me you'd read it. It's important. It's important information.
Candle is 6'4" and can bench 485. If Squid's mom is watching, call me back, please. We did also find out that Squid's type is anyone without an endoskeleton. And I think we're set.
Yeah, you guys rented some griffins, don't forget.
Rented, not stolen.
You rented some griffins from the griffin...
Rented.
From the forest... from the Agrigio Kingdom cavalry. And you have just now reached the Ostio Kingdom. Jerry's home.
Yeah,
we visited my house too.
Oh yeah, you went to Bubbles' house. Bubbles showed you some weird technology.
Yeah, Bubbles came from a portal from another world. I kind of forgot about that.
It was also very lonely. It was just like, I just chill here all the time. You're the guys, the first people here.
Alright.
We all lead very sad lives in these campaigns.
I don't know about you guys. I live a fun
I don't know.
Let's talk about Destiny for a second.
Oh, come on.
I have a great family, just no friends, you know? I haven't found my people.
Look, she hasn't called me back, but she will. Okay? Let's just nip that in the bud.
Oh yeah, you got the runes of that mushroom
I
lady.
did get the runes of Chanterelle.
Yes. So.
Like I said, anything that doesn't have an endoskeleton is Squid's type.
No bones, no problem.
Oh, God.
I got 99 problems, but a bone ain't one.
Thank goodness.
All right, and
So-
that's the end of those jokes forever.
You guys are on the backs of your griffins that you sort of know how to drive. And you are looking up at the Ostio Kingdom. It is this very tall city that has almost like this diamond sort of shape to it. You can see between the clouds there's these three sort of discrete layers that are a couple, couple 100 feet between each other, I would say. There is at the bottom what is clearly like a factory district, and then you see there's like almost a magical shield above that keeps the factory smoke from getting through. The middle is clearly the biggest area, and then there's the top. It's all made of like glass and clouds and magic, so it's very shimmery in the light. And you see kind of as you're griffining up, birds coming to and fro, kind of past you. There's not really much rhyme or reason to the air traffic, but they seem to kind of have it figured out. You know, like the French, when they drive, they kind of just, it's just vibes.
Okay.
Wild thing to say.
You never seen like a French traffic circle? Look that up.
I thought you were just...
I thought we were just like
I thought you were just
making
the
jokes.
French.
I mean, I'll always make jokes at the French expense. But like,
Oh, wow.
This is already my favorite episode.
What? That's worse.
So we're landing now with our griffins?
Where would you guys like to land?
Where's Jerry's house? Can we just land there?
Yeah, Jerry. Let's go
Jerry,
say hi
can
to
we
your
land on your
house.
house?
Let's go say hi to your mom.
Let's go say hi to your mom.
oh, that's right. I forgot to include in the recap.
Yep.
We might have discovered that Jerry's mom killed his birth parents.
Yeah.
Well, listen, it could have been any bird.
It could have been any bird, but
The
this
same
one just
village,
happens to be the only one with a.
Jerry, she was so hungry. She was Hunger Bears.
Is that in character at Scandal?
You know, you can't judge somebody for being a little peckish, okay? Pun intended.
We're not going to my house. Let's get the moment of goodwill.
Please let me meet your mother.
Maybe she'll be
I like how you want to meet Squids.
Oh, I've met.
Jerry reluctantly just steers the griffin towards like the factory area where his family lives. Fine.
Yes.
Fine.
Why is this what you agree to?
Right.
But alright,
Because he knows Candle won't stop bothering him unless he does it.
Honestly, what's more traumatic, just getting this over with or having to listen to this person?
Exactly.
Oh, yes, also, I believe you saw that the airship is parked.
I'm really bad at this recap thing.
The like circus.
Yeah, what's left
airship.
of it is parked.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I was
well,
like, wait,
now
why don't
you
we just
say
go fight
that.
with people?
Where-
Let's just land on it.
Where,
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Where is it parked?
Top level.
Top level. Okay.
So we're not going to Jerry's mom's. We're not going to Jerry's.
I mean,
Not
you
yet.
could go to Sherry's mom's, but
We're gonna head for the clown.
I mean, it's easier
Note
to
for
go.
later.
It's easier to go down.
I'm gonna
It
wait.
is.
I
It
can-
is gravity.
Gravity. So I say we start at the top because we have to send the griffins back,
Yeah, yeah.
and then we start at the top, work our way down.
I'm also still in clown outfit. It's less
Perfect.
Pietro and more like Club Penguin, so.
Perfect.
I'm doing like this.
Oh, yeah. Just,
Yeah, the clipping would dance. That's what that was.
I got it.
So,
That was perfect.
you're heading up to the top layer, which you would know, Jerry, is called the Cirrus Strip. It's kind of where all of the nobles live. It's where all the government stuff is.
I do know that.
Yeah. So it's kind of odd that the clown man is up there. As you head up, you notice, like, as you get closer, that the ship is being guarded by several bird folk, feather folk.
I want to make this thing just explode. Why are we caring? Do we just blow it up from a distance?
Before we
The
get
egg
that-
might be in there.
Oh, but it's not gonna break.
We don't know that. It's an egg.
Eggs that are famously difficult to break.
It's hard boiled.
I didn't know they were like eggs. I thought we were going like, other mystical
Metaphorical
artifact rules.
Like a Wonder Egg?
Kinder egg.
Dragon Ball was more
No,
like my
sad.
thought.
They're eggs, I don't know what to tell you.
I say we land not where they can see us, maybe, so we have time to. Wait, unless you want to dive bomb in on griffins.
I was
No, I
okay
think we
being
dive
aggressive.
bomb in on Griffin.
I was gonna say we could just jump on.
To the balloon.
But
Can we-
they're parked.
I kind of want to get my griffin to slash the balloon.
Yeah, make sure they don't go anywhere.
We both have beast speech, so we both.
That's how I was gonna get them to go home. Was the feral speech?
Be
but-
free!
No, I was gonna tell them there was a big snack waiting for them down with their masters. I'm doing
Jerry.
good.
Oh, that's such a bad line.
The birds that are circling, you would recognize as the city guard. So
Gotcha.
you're not quite sure the situation, why they are guarding this ship.
I've got an idea.
So, those guys right there, they're the city guard. They're kind of tools, so we don't really have to listen to them. But they
Agreed.
might get in our way.
He is cooking. He is cooking.
I don't really want to get arrested.
Oh, they won't arrest. They'll just...
Arrested, just smash
Usually what they do with people who walk on 2 or 4 legs or multiple legs and don't have wings, they just throw them off the side. So, we won't get arrested, but...
Throw 'em.
Would we be able
That's
to,
lore I'm establishing.
would we be
You
able
know?
to- would we be able to tell them that those guys stole from us? Because they stole from us,
There's also a solid chance they threw them off the side.
which would be handy.
How
I'd like
corrupt
to
is your
know.
legal system?
Pretty.
You saw the dome with all the smoke and the stuff. Yeah, that's where I live. They don't like anyone from there.
Oh, well, but you do all the work. It feels a little unfair that they don't.
What I'm saying is it's very corrupt.
Okay. Idea. Clown 1, Clown 2.
Yeah.
We look clown enough. I think you and I could very easily, pull the, wool over their eyes and kind of like, woo, we're clowns, and get onto that ship. Meanwhile, you two we could split. You could look for Catboy Genius or whoever his name is, I don't know, and see if he has the egg on him. We go on the ship, see if the egg's on there, split the difference. You find him first, you stab him a bunch, you stab him a lot, just don't stop. Right, just don't. Just don't
Jerry's
stop doing it.
Jerry just pulls out his pistol and he's holding the blunt end of it.
But point is, just like, we split, you guys look for Catboy, we get on a ship.
That's assuming they haven't arrested the clowns that were on the ship.
If they're this high up willingly, I don't imagine they did that.
You know what? Let's just go for it.
Cool. Plan.
All right.
Right?
I'm gonna go into the government building.
No, we're looking for Catboy.
Shouldn't all... I guess not. I was gonna say, I'll get information.
That's what I want to do. Is I want to go into the building that we're supposed to go get the moment of goodwill. If we want to split up, we can. But I want
like,
to
if
go.
we're gonna go for
figure out
Catboy,
what we're
like-
gonna go after.
So, yeah.
I figure you
They
guys
could be the same thing. We don't know what the moment of goodwill is. We could be killing 2 cats with an egg or something. I don't know.
I figure we could kind of meet in the middle on that of like, if the Catboy is doing something involving getting the egg from there, you guys can intervene and, whatever. If he's got the eggs, they're probably on the ship. At least I imagine. And then we can just steal them from under his nose.
We could also say we're clowns and these are new recruits. That's why they're not dressed up yet.
Ooh, good idea.
Then we get information, we
These
find
just a matter
out...
of
These
speed.
guys might recognize me, so we probably shouldn't do that with me at least.
Yeah, we can clown you.
Is it bad if you're recognized?
Yes.
Interesting.
I wonder...
Okay.
Your backpack.
Mm-hmm.
Can he go in it?
It's not, like, magical like that.
I know, I'm just asking if it's
waterproof.
spacious.
I don't think it's that spacious.
The backpack is not 3 feet tall.
I could just sneak around.
That's boring.
I'll sneak in. You do your clown shtick. It'll be great.
All right. So what is the plan so far?
We're all going to...
I feel like we've established nothing.
We're going to sneak onto the airship?
Yeah.
Are we all
together?
doing that? Is that what we're all doing?
Yes.
Okay.
And Squid did not want to do
No,
that.
I thought these
I do
two
not
were...
wanna
I thought we were splitting up. But you guys were like, let's just all go
Okay.
together.
Okay. So Squid wants to go scope Cirrus strip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does
okay.
anyone want to go with Squid?
I think Jerry will just go with Squid. I think
Alright.
Jerry's gonna be like, sneaking around's dumb. I'll go make sure Squid doesn't do anything stupid and get himself thrown off the edge.
All right, and then you two are gonna clown it up on the ship. Okay.
So we're back to the original plan.
The jingles
Perfect.
really help. I love it. The jingles sell
They
it.
really do. They sell it.
They do. Real
Okay.
gestury of you.
All right, so
I
you know
can't
your way
control
around
it
this
if I
place?
laugh too much.
So the Cirrus strip is the middle layer is kind of the layer that sees any visitors, if at all. The Cirrus strip is like fully meant for birds, so it is difficult to traverse, as there is often not really like roads or bridges or anything between the buildings. It's a lot of just like things floating on like, magical suspension clouds. You would probably know your way around it decently. There is the Parliament Hall where the Owls of Parliament meet. There is other fancy buildings. I don't know what other things you would want to do on the strip. Restaurants, noble houses, other rich people things.
Do you know where the elder would be? Would they be it seems like this is
Probably
like a
the
super
Parliament
elder,
Hall.
super elder place.
Yeah, we should. I guess we could go talk to them.
I mean, we're on official business.
It
It'll
goes
be
so well
fine.
every time.
It's gone well so far.
Yeah. If being an envoy
I have
doesn't
one
mean you
of-
get arrested for crime.
I have one of the eggs. Do I have one of the eggs?
You
Someone has
could.
one of the eggs.
I have one and they have one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you could have one.
And the Catboy has our third one.
Yeah. But we
Okay.
also have like dozens of fake ones that we've made.
That's right, we did, out of rocks and actual eggs.
So you could have one of the real ones or you could just have a few fake ones.
We got into an argument about high school.
All right. I think that would make more sense to take one of the real ones with us,
Yeah.
so that we have proof that we're on this.
Also, in case you guys get caught
You
sneaking
only lose
around.
one egg.
Yeah, I think the water one was stolen.
Yes.
You got the most recent one, which is the naturey one, and I would give you the one that we got from what was the other place?
The
Like the gold
City.
I
one.
feel like I
City
should
one.
give them the egg. I think
Okay.
I feel like my hands are a lot more slippery in general. I'm gonna
Okay.
drop
Whoa,
this
whoa,
now.
whoa, whoa, whoa!
Well,
That one at least is like a plant bulb, so the best if it gets chucked off of, say, a giant floating city or anything. So
Yeah.
probably the best one to have for
Okay.
So if they try to steal it, just full send, chuck it off the side.
I did
Got it.
give them
Squid could have gone
specifically,
D1.
like a half dozen egg carton, so there's like fake eggs along with the real egg. But like the real one is very naturey, very like
It's a bulb.
It's not blending in great.
Alright, so
All
we're
right.
heading to Parliament. You guys are sneaking aboard a clown cat ship, Catboy ship.
I pop the egg in my cargoes.
just loose in there.
Which
It's
pocket
in a
is it
little
in?
carton. It's got a carton. It's fine. All right, let's go.
So you head over to the Parliament. It is this big, beautiful glass building, impossibly kind of suspended above all the others, with these big pillars that look like owls. There's all sorts of fancy, like, old world bird writing carved into it. And it has some sort of effect, so even though it's like this glass crystal material, you can't really see through it. Like, it just refracts the light a certain way. There's several of these bird city guard folk outside. I like to imagine they're wearing like the little hats that like the Falcons that you came were wearing.
You mean the like overstimulation hats that blind them?
Yeah. Listen, it's hard work being in the bird military.
So the building's made out of like that crystal?
Yeah, like this sort of like distorted
Gotcha.
crystal.
Jerry's definitely looking at this building with extreme disdain.
Yeah.
Does it show my reflection back to me at all?
Yes.
Squid's just in the yeah.
It's like kind of mirror, like wacky, you know. So sometimes you're tall, sometimes you're, you know, you get it to the point where like your top half is like triangular, and you're like, yeah.
Jerry, no need to worry about being a wanted criminal since police can't look you in the eyes, apparently.
Yeah. Where is he?
He went that way.
We can just throw some raw meat if we need them to go a different direction.
Oh, they
Squid
really
just
do
keeps,
this fully
Squid just
covered.
keeps bologna in his back
My
pocket.
other cargo pant pocket.
The guards
in the wings.
who do have eye holes, I guess, are definitely giving you, like, you notice right away because you're used to it, just the looks of, like...
Why is there food here?
Hello. We are envoys sent on a special envoy mission to retrieve a moment of goodwill with your elder.
Do you have your envoy license?
No, but I got a cool bulb in a egg carton. It's a manifestation of goodwill. It's this one, not those.
They're
that
dead.
Can you please put your manifestation of goodwill away? Thank you. Anyway, if you don't have a statement of purpose or an appointment with the High Elder, you can't go in.
One. Every time.
It just keeps happening.
Either you're gonna let us in to see the old owl boys that sit on their thrones and do nothing all day, or we're gonna sneak in. Either way, we're getting this moment of goodwill and we're finishing this mission because I cannot take any more of this.
Honestly, this might
They
take you a lot of
produce
paperwork.
each of them these large bronze swords, and they say, "Would you like to say that again, sir?"
Jerry has his hand on his pistol. I've said it before and I'll say it again.
Do not go scorched earth. You should have just looked at them like you have a local sewer nearby. Like, come on.
Clouds.
Don't
Jerry
say the
has
quiet part out loud.
Jerry does not like these guys. It is clear he has had run-ins with them before.
I think you need to do something. You gotta step up.
I think you need to intervene before Jerry gets
Whoa,
chucked.
whoa. Let's not be too swordy pointy here, friends. We're
Insight
just
plus willpower.
insight plus willpower. Let's go. Come on, baby. 4 and a 5, and one of them's +1, so 10.
They do not put their swords away, but they are not actively picking up Jerry to chuck him off of the city.
We've had a crazy couple of days, and Jerry is real griffin lagged right now. My apologies, your most featheriness is. How could we go about getting an appointment / official paperwork? We'd love to do that. We want to do this above board, not with swords and guns.
If you had a statement of purpose,
Okay.
if you had a letter from another important official stating your business, because as far as we can tell, you're not really anybody.
I mean, I have a manifestation of goodwill in my pants. Is that not enough?
It's right next to the
No.
bologna.
It's really
I
not.
think Jerry's gonna throw a Hail Mary here. He's gonna throw a Hail Mary.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
I am the son of an owl. I have every right to enter this court.
Ooh, okay. Roll a willpower plus might.
Oh, that's a D6 and a D8.
No.
I would also let you swap in insight.
That's still a D8. Or
What,
for one
what
of them.
is good for you?
My dexterity. My
This is not a
D10.
dexterity
My
based.
insight and my might are D8s, and my willpower is a D6.
You can do insight plus might, I guess.
Okay.
Because you're kind of intimidating,
Yes.
using your wisdom of the land.
Of knowing
Can't
who
use
your mom
fabulous
is.
points to help somebody else out, right?
I think you can invoke a bond if you have it to give them +1. But
Can
you're
I,
Got nothing with Jerry.
You can invoke a bond. You can change like a story point if the DM allows it. You can
gonna
also
make the
use it to
roll.
re-roll.
The roll.
I got a 9.
Do you have any bonuses to either of those?
No.
No.
Do you want to spend a Fabula point to invoke your bond with
Our in affection.
your affection
Yeah.
towards Jerry?
I'll do that. Maybe Jerry saw Candle do their big gesture and is
Yeah, you're literally like
yeah.
copying off Candle's homework to like invoking
Yeah.
your mommy to get what you need.
Invoking my
My mommy would not be happy to hear about this.
no.
Okay, so with a 10, they are very hesitant, but they're still not chucking you off of the city. How is that possible?
I am the adopted son of Minerva.
Minerva.
I'm hoping that name invokes something of some kind.
You know what?
Jerry's really just like pulling. Oh, you're touching your dice.
You can alter the story with these, so you could say Minerva is something important.
I don't think you alter it.
Oof! You just rolled 2 ones.
Yeah.
That's a snake eyes, baby.
So you guys get an opportunity on them because they are clearly fumbling. Like the way you said it, they feel like they should know. So they're concerned that they're going to misspeak about an owl and be in trouble that they don't know they're owls. So you guys get an opportunity.
Can we just like mollywop these guys now? Or, like,
That's not how opportunities work, but thank you for
poisoned
trying.
them.
I can say a few that might be useful. Your actions can earn you someone's support or admiration. You can get information. A lost item can appear. You can progress the story somehow. You can inflict something bad on them,
Progress
get an
the story
advantage.
Inflict something bad on them.
No, progress the story.
yeah, can we progress this? I don't know what we'd say to progress the story here.
Imagine being so bad at history, you get physically poisoned.
Plot twist, someone or something of your choice suddenly appears on the scene.
Minerva could show up.
Sure.
Candle also, for some reason.
Do you want your mom to
Sure, we can invoke my mother.
Oh, yeah.
And she's there.
How many
Opportunities
bones
are
does
so
your mom have?
good.
Like
I
she
play Minerva, the forbidden one.
Minerva, the adopted mother who ate my birth parents.
Great, you know.
Does invoking my mother summon her to the scene? And
Yes, you
help
can
us?
invoke your mommy.
Mom's all the way down, isn't
It's
it?
just all moms all the time.
She was just coming in for a show.
do any of us have dads?
I just
Another
have Todd.
Okay.
All right.
Minerva appears. Does that do anything?
As you are talking to them and they're looking nervous, you hear, Jerry? And you look behind you. What type of owl is your mom? Did we decide?
No.
Okay. A beautiful, snowy owl woman.
How beautiful.
Stop!
Beautiful.
I'm right there, though.
She's wearing
Margaret.
she's wearing what you know to be like one of her old fancy outfits. And she's clutching some sort of like looks like an invitation or something based on it. But right now she's just staring at you with like the mother, like, what are you doing here kind of look.
Jerry takes his hand off his pistol. Oh, hey, Ma. Hey, how's it going?
Hello?
What are you doing here?
Hang on.
Squid, now's not the time to go my mouth.
Who's this?
This is...
My name is Squid, son of Calypso of, the Neptunian
Haven't heard
Calypso.
of her.
That's
He's-
you
he's-
should. She's fantastic.
He's
You
on my envoy mission with me.
Yes.
Awful as that is in this moment.
So you're here on the job.
I am.
How's that going? Are you almost done? She comes over and just starts like wiping schmutz off of you and like asking you 100 probing
Jerry
questions.
is extremely demasculated. Jerry's just like,
Adjusting your cloak. She's like, oh, I told you to watch this every day.
We tell him, we try and tell him, but he doesn't do it.
everything's going great. We just have to get in and, see the big brains.
What do you need to see them for?
We have to get a moment
Sure.
of good...
Should I show her what's in my pants?
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. We've peaked. It's over.
As you can see from what my compatriot has
She looks
pulled
and then
from
just
his pants,
slowly rotates her head back to Jerry without saying anything.
this is a moment of goodwill, and we need to collect 4 of them. We currently have 2. A Catboy stole another one from us, but we're going to get it back. And we need to get the 4th from, as I said, the big brains here in the court.
Oh, well, You can certainly try, but they're she'll hand you the little invite she's holding. I think they're a bit busy right now.
What is the invite
Perhaps
say?
with one Catboy.
Ooh.
It is one of the Cornelius Rex posters, and it says you are cordially invited to Cornelius Rex's I don't know what he would call it, like his conference that he has set to happen at the Parliament Hall.
Oh.
It says something about new investment opportunities for restoring, fortune and integrity to the Ostio Kingdom.
You know what's funny about this, Ma? This is the guy that stole from us, and it says here he's gonna restore fortune and make money for the kingdom. Yeah, that's a lie. He's a traveling Catboy who really doesn't have any men anymore, because, funny that, they're all dead.
Why are they all dead?
Oh, well,
Jerry?
a 7-foot penguin, a clown, a man from the sea, and, had a great time.
I don't know if this is the right line for work for you.
I didn't say I did anything.
He's a very good shot, ma'am.
I shot down their airship when they stole from us.
You should have seen him we went to a party and he looked great. He had a little suit.
Well, I suppose you can work this out when you come in with me and perhaps apologize for shooting the man's friends and compatriots.
We would love to escort you.
Sounds like apologizing of some kind will happen.
The guards look at you all in confusion and she's like, they're with me and you'll be walked inside. Meanwhile, you guys wander over to the sort of parking bay, as it were, for
really
the
quick,
top layer. There's several airships over here. Not too many, because, the birds don't really use them all too much.
Why?
It just never took off here. Just to say.
That's good. That's really good.
But there are several guards, like I said, guarding particularly the airship we were looking for. Hard to miss, painted with all these garish colors and gold, and there's a clown on the stern where you would put the maiden.
Really quick, just to emphasize this, because I don't think it's been emphasized enough. Can you, shrug your shoulders like this to make the jingling happen? This is how Candle sounds always. This is the always sound. Even when they have no visible bells.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway. Bells aside. So, I think we approach. I think Candle's gonna, put on a brave face, maybe go and just... those... I've got an idea. Can I reach into my bag of tricks and various things?
Okay.
I pull out the problem solver.
Okay.
I hand it to you for a second.
It's a big wrench.
And I pull out a stepladder. And I go.
The guards are watching you.
I go, we work here. And I go, all right, and we just walk onto it. We just walk up the
roll a willpower plus. This is pure willpower.
Do willpower?
Yeah. Who's the leader of this roll?
It's disgusting.
I feel like this is...
You did all the funny stuff. I was also just gonna walk on.
So you can roll double willpower, and then you'll donate a point to Candle if you roll well.
Just a 7-foot penguin with a giant wrench.
You got a 15.
Yep. Okay. So plus
Hey,
1 for
we're
Candle.
fixing things.
That's a 10, because it was on a 3. My bad. Do I have anything that helps with willpower? No, I don't.
You did get a +1 from
Bubbles.
Bubbles. I don't know why I can't remember Bubbles tonight. It's just gone
Wow.
They're so quiet tonight.
with their wrench. They give you a little bit of a look, but you are dressed as clowns to your credit. One of the little Falcon guards stops you. What are you doing?
Good day.
We're going to do work on the ship. Well,
Why aren't you at Parliament with your boss?
he sent us back.
right.
Well, okay. I get it. It's hard to understand. So basically...
I said it's fine.
Oh, okay. Got it. Some really good fake technical clown terms that I was going to use.
All right.
As if there's a real technical clown term.
Yeah.
So you wander on.
Usable what's-its, I was going to say.
You wander onto the airship. It's quite small. Obviously, the big top balloon tent thing was kind of the majority of this apparatus. So, there's the top deck, which is a little torn up from all the, fighting and skirmishing you've been doing. There's loose clown confetti and scarves everywhere.
Candle goes on their knees, touches 2 fingers to the confetti and goes, "We're close."
They were here not long ago.
All right. To the captain's quarters.
Let's go.
All right.
And then to the poop deck. Captain's quarters.
You head down the stairs. Again, there's some very simple places for people to rest in here. Roll me a insight and dex, I guess.
Okay, so
My worst stats.
2d8.
2d6.
7 plus 3, 10.
10.
10.
I got an 8. No, 9.
All right. You start strolling in. You notice kind of halfway through walking, I think, Candle, you're the first to notice that on some of these little hammocks, a couple of those ball-jointed clowns are just sleeping or not active, dormant, because they're constructs on the hammocks.
Okay. Scoot along.
Okay. Dex plus Dex, because you're sneaking.
Oh, that's a 2 and that's a 1.
10.
All right.
That's a 3.
Let's see. Oh, these are very insightful clowns.
Ooh, scary.
We're gonna have a great
Another crit fail. Okay.
Oh, can we do it
Wow.
Yeah, you can do an opportunity if you want.
then?
I don't know.
So
if
you
you're up to it. Thank you.
trip and several things fall out of your bag and there's the cat screeching sound effect and the piano dropping sound effect and the Wilhelm scream and you look up and they're just
I love
What are
that.
the effects we can do?
You want to build a bond?
Right now.
Great bonding
Right here,
moment
right now.
We could also
You want a bond?
we could do a plot twist. We could find
Plot twist.
there's
Candle's been part of their crew the whole time.
lost item, get someone support, stuff like that.
You can find a lost item.
An item is destroyed, lost, stolen, or left behind.
Oh.
Okay.
One of theirs.
Yeah.
So we could
You discover. We can also scan, discover vulnerability. Learn motivations about a creature.
We could build a bond, or we could learn a vulnerability. Those I think are the ones we rolled down.
We killed those clowns before.
Yeah, we can.
I have one negative bond with you right now. I can actually have a good, a nice one.
Go ahead.
I'll put admiration. You can also.
you guys do a high five and freeze frame mid ship.
Hold on. I think
This is my clown parent.
when Candle's bag rips open, you find a made out of some of the clockwork and junk they stole from your cave, a miniature version of yourself, in a figure, ticking like a clock. And it at one point it squawks 8:30 that, and Candle goes, "Oh, it was supposed to be a surprise."
I love it.
Oh.
I say it very loudly. You see one of the clowns kind of roll over, look up at us, go back to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, with the crit fails, they're just vibing. All right. Are you continuing on?
Yeah.
Okay. You make it to the captain's quarters, and right away.
The captain's quarters?
Yeah. It's probably about half the size of this room and just wall to wall plastered with parchment of blueprints.
Evil blueprints.
Evil blueprints.
Evil blueprints.
On the table, there's like one of those really nice little egg cups that you would put like a Fabergé egg in. Actually, no, there's 4 of them. They're all empty right now.
I'll smash them. What are the blueprints like for? Can I try to like surmise?
Yeah, you can both try to surmise. Candle will get a +2 bonus to surmising due to
Alright.
all those
What am I rolling?
PhDs.
Do all those PhDs.
Insight. This is pure like intelligence.
I hope you keep their diploma on like
5
a scarf.
plus
Pull up the
8,
PhDs.
13 plus 2, 15.
Okay.
9.
This is bits and pieces. What'd you get?
A 9.
Okay. There's like all sorts of different blueprints up, and like you can kind of understand what individual things are, but you're not really understanding the through line. These are very erratic, neurotic blueprints, but luckily they're kind of speaking Candle's language. It looks like he's trying to build just an absolutely massive version of the ship that he had. Almost like a full floating circus city.
Oh God.
And there's all sorts of diagrams for like steam engines and like propulsion units and like magic generators that are going to keep like the tents afloat.
How many blueprints are there? Like too many to carry, or
Like covering the wall. You could carry them. It would be like a stack though.
I take a couple of the more interesting scientific, like the magic generator ones and the turbine ones, and then I take the rest and I look at Bubbles and I go, Bubbles, can you put these in another dimension to eat these, or just get rid of these?
You can set them on fire.
Yep, works good enough for me. And I just pull out a match.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
If you have fire magic.
I just hold
Why
it.
waste the MP?
True.
Throw them in the corner.
I will say you note that like he's not reinventing the wheel, so to speak. He does seem to have a decent knowledge of like existent steam technology, like things that most people in the Shining Citadel wouldn't have access to, besides, you know, like your family and like the nobles and stuff. So how he got this is anyone's guess. But like he doesn't seem to be like a brilliant inventor. He's just putting pieces together in a way that people probably wouldn't, because this doesn't look like a very like stable, sane thing to build.
After I take all of them and pull them down, I take out an empty blueprint and I just write, what's his name?
Cornelius Rex.
I just write, hey, Cornelius Rex, and then I draw a picture of a butt farting, and then I put it back on the wall.
Amazing.
And I go, so no egg. We found out what his dork plan was.
No way.
So I have an idea.
Yeah.
You know magic. I know magic. I say we set a trap when he gets back using ritualism.
Do you think any of these clowns know how to fly the ship?
I think we should. I don't think they're alive in the traditional sense. I think we should just push them out the windows.
We could do that. I was also thinking we could like turn the ship on and just let it kind of fly off.
Oh, good idea. That's also. We should ask you for your input on more things. I don't know why we haven't. That's, you know what? That's RB. That's RB. That's really smart. All right. I go. All right. Do you want to just go, and I'll just. I can probably figure out how to turn this thing on. Actually.
Yeah. Should I get the griffins, or are we just gonna jump off?
I feel like we should just. Let's.
You're just gonna jump out of the city? Is that the current plan?
Let
Is
the
it-
ship fly off.
Is
and
it
jump
like
out.
when you say it's in a parking garage kind of situation?
Oh, it's not like it's just like a dock.
Okay. So it's
Like
not
a
covered.
mid-air dock.
Okay. So it's not covered.
No.
Okay.
Turn this bad boy on, it goes flying, and we get out of here.
Just send it like
How are we
towards the
gonna lie to the
ground.
guards though? We said we were coming up here to fix something.
I mean, you're clowns.
Oh, dude, yeah, you're right. Okay, I go. All right.
Oh no, it's all gone wrong.
Can you do magic? Like magic? No, like magic tricks.
Oh.
I just hand you a deck of cards, and I go, amaze them while I do this.
All right.
All right, are you walking back out to the docks?
Yes.
All right, you walk out, deck of cards in
Bubble have
hand.
hands or flippers?
I don't know.
by
I
the-
never thought of. I guess I need hands.
When you open the cards, it's all aces. It's all aces. There's no regular cards in here.
I walk up to the guards. Is this your card?
What do you mean, my card?
Set it on fire.
Don't do that.
No?
You
Okay.
can't. No,
Is this your card?
I never picked a.
I make
what do you-
water come out of my hand. And then I hand it to them.
While this is happening, I go to the controls.
Okay.
I can do magic, just only
where's-
real magic.
This is understandable to me, I imagine, right?
Do you do a lot of airships?
I do mechanical machines.
Yeah, it's-
I imagine.
I would say it's
Similar.
somewhat there.
Did you see the transmission grinding?
I imagine going from stick shift to forklift and tomato tomato, right? Tomato tomato. I just is there like a lever that just says go or something?
No.
I grab every lever and I pull it down to do reverse. I just I just want to slam it into reverse.
Okay.
It's like pure luck. What am I?
High or low?
High or low?
Yeah.
Oh no!
50-50.
Low.
Okay. The airship starts dead dropping out of the sky.
Goodbye, candle.
Perfect.
My brilliant plan has worked. Oh no. I have an idea. I've got a bad idea.
Okay.
I assume I see this.
Yeah, you are
I
like
don't want to make.
distracting the guards, and you just hear kind of like a loud creaking sound, and this thing just like is gone.
I don't want to make
And the
it.
guards haven't noticed yet.
I like do some air magic and just now it's raining cards. Are those your cards?
No, none of these are. I don't know what you mean by my card. We never established like a card that was mine.
I'm new. This is my first day.
Oh, well, you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Gonna make some little wind, a little fire. I want to make a controlled explosion and push myself upwards onto the dock.
No.
This is gonna be such a high roll, but sure. Willpower plus willpower. I think you could add insight if you want, but I think willpower is better for you.
It is. Don't have a Fabula point, please.
No.
I didn't intend to do that one. That one doesn't count. Pretty sure it was a 9 too. It's a 5. Anybody else?
Can I use
I
a
have
Fabula
bonds with
point to
you.
do anything?
I have bounce with you. I can spend it.
Get it.
But what does that do?
Just
Just
give
add
them an
one?
extra
I thought it
point.
lets
Like
me
a plus
reroll.
2.
Does it?
These do let you re-roll if you have one. I don't know if
If
you
you
use it for
have
someone
one.
else.
I don't.
Oh no.
And candle has exploded.
The ground is getting real close, Candle. You got any other ideas?
I wanted to go.
You blew up like half of the corner of the ship, and now it's like it might be falling a little slower
Is
now,
there
but
like?
not really.
But there's a clear shot to outside.
Yeah, sure.
Oh no.
I run out.
Okay.
Are we about to have our first character death?
I
Ask David to
I
leave
run
an
out.
hour into the stream.
take out a cloak that looks suspiciously like Jerry's.
And
I-
Jerry's wearing his
and-
clothes.
You don't have a Fabula point for that.
No, I don't. I have a sheet or something. You stole a sheet.
I have.
Oh, but it's yours. I need some kind of big cloth.
You could look in the ship.
I think I can introduce an item.
Oh, wait a minute. Big balloon.
The balloon's gone. You guys blew that up.
What would you guys
No,
do?
we
with this
didn't.
jewel?
There's
It got left in the Agrigio Kingdom because they
there's-
blew up
there's
that portion of
crates
it and they
open
left it
them.
behind.
So then
I
how
mean,
did
if
they
there's
get up
anything
there?
around you.
What are we
Not
doing?
the balloon.
Indiana Jones
Yes,
rule? Am I
we're
getting into a fridge?
Get into a fridge. You see one.
Can I?
They grappled down. They used ropes and grapples to get down in the
Yeah, they did.
Grapple onto a cloud?
I'm gonna just try to grapple onto the dock if it's close enough.
It's definitely not, but you could try to just like throw a rope up and
Are
hope.
you?
So while this is happening, I think Bubbles immediately would have been like, okay, that doesn't look good, so I'm just gonna go get my griffin real quick. I feel like I would immediately just like, I gotta go.
Yeah,
fix
you probably
this.
parked him in the same spot.
If I like tell the griffin like, yo, we gotta dive, like, could I in theory get anywhere close to where they are?
Yeah, dexterity plus willpower.
Dexterity
Oh my
plus
god.
willpower.
Oh my god.
Goodbye, candle.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's a 7, but I get
No.
plus 1, which is an 8. Okay. What happens with that? I'm gonna try to do some magic.
With an 8, you're still probably like 100 yards away from it. Like, you're not completely like not there, but you're also not there.
Can I cast acceleration on my
Yeah, how's acceleration work?
It's supposed to be like in combat, but it says the target gains the ability to perform a single action during each of their turns. So like, can they go faster?
Rule of cool say you just like add nitro to your griffin, and it's like
It's
Shifting
very.
in the 7th gear.
My staff. I just turn it forward, and then there's magic circles.
yeah, your griffin suddenly has like flames on the sides.
Oh my god.
All right. Do you like call out to Candle at all?
Candle.
I think at this point, Candle just jumps.
I was
All
gonna
right.
say
Regardless
jump.
of
I
who's
was
there.
gonna say jump.
Am I rolling anything? or am I-
Yeah, Dex plus willpower
To see if he jumps out.
to see if he lands on the griffin. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, come on.
If they like, sorry,
7. 7.
7.
Hold on, do I have anything here?
Do you have anything?
And Jerry or Squid are not here, so they
No,
do not
I
know.
This is
Bubbles
really
is gonna
conne-
come back and be like,
It's really a
we
conundrum
lost,
you found
we
yourself.
You know
lost
what?
Candle.
Fine. Go ahead. I'm 7.
I don't know what to do. You got a 7, dog.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, what happens?
I want to do one more thing.
No. Don't
So
burn
what
through
would
your
you
MP.
like to do?
Don't burn through your MP.
Oh no, I'm burning it.
Oh.
I would like to do a ritual to try to cast like a good wind upwards, keep candle in the air.
Okay. Let's see.
Don't think I'm lighter than air. I am a twink. I'm not that much of a twink.
Like a gust of wind.
Use the sheet you don't have.
Belly clothes. You'd be
No, I mean, dude, New York City's a hazard for twinks. When they go for a subway grind, they just go into the air.
I just need you to float. I need you to fall a little slower.
Guys, I can't walk across the street. The subway's coming.
Or I'll do time magic too. Can I like? I can do
Uh,
a time ritual to keep them
No, I-
not moving.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
know if
can
would be
change the
MP
flow
for
of
this.
time as an entropy. Yeah.
I think you need
Um,
to sing the song though.
Human-sized
song.
person.
There's a song?
Back down.
If I could find a way.
If we were
And
which
we're
not.
demonetized. Thank God.
This will cost you 40 MP.
I got it. I'll burn it.
Alright.
Okay.
I got Zenit now too. So like,
So for dramatic effect,
Yes,
you jump, Candle, you jump out. You barely miss the griffin. You grab onto its little like chicken leg, and you guys are like careening towards the ground because it's trying to correct itself. And you guys are both like just about to slam into the ground. And you panic and you're thinking and you do this ritual and you just and there's a little bit of an updraft and the griffin just kind of like goes up and down and you crash to the ground. You both take 20 damage.
Oh my god.
And that rental griffin is all scratched up now.
Oh no.
But
We're not getting our security deposit.
oh, you're
back.
not. But you are alive.
Ugh.
yeah.
And your griffin gets really mad and flies away.
Oh no.
So they just can't get back up
We'll
now.
figure it out.
Figure it out.
What's the state of the
The ship.
the ship and the clowns and everything?
Wood and like porcelain splinters, like
Oh my gosh.
like a couple hammocks fluttering in the wind.
Oh.
That's exactly what we wanted to do. I
By
was
the way,
thinking
I forgot.
up-
I have a ring that prevents me from dying once.
You do, you literally do.
That's why I told you not to do it.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh my god.
I would have done it. It's a dedication.
You know what? That's what it's
Friendship.
more about making a statement.
We just
really.
made a bond. I can't let you die now and lose your cool ring, you know?
You're right. You're right. I have so much to say to Squid's mom.
So I was thinking you know, ship up, but I like the down. The down was different.
It was supposed to be back. Really.
Back?
It was back.
Okay. I feel like up would have been better.
Up would have been better. I was going for back because it doesn't matter, right? It was just away. We were just going for away.
Just as effective.
Just as effective. I hope those things aren't people. Like they're not alive in the traditional sense.
They're not alive. That's for sure.
Yeah. And you know, this should be a learning moment for both of us. We should be respectful and kind and...
Yeah.
You want to go see if there's stuff in there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
we gotta find a way home. So, or
We just started
Crowds.
into the trash.
Okay, roll me insight plus dex or willpower, whichever,
I'll
to
do willpower.
search the wreckage.
Speaking of, I realized this entire time I've had a +1 on my dex and insight.
You just haven't been using it?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Do you also have a
every
stage roll?
I'm just
That's where I
gonna
get it
get
from.
rid of this die, but it's a 6. It's a 6
I
total.
think that's to your initiative anyway, so.
I got a 10.
Because every time we've done combat, I've
6?
just been looking at my
You got a
pistol.
10?
listening to roll.
Candle, you don't find much. You're maybe a little more shaken by your near-death experience than you care to admit. You find a single little propeller hat.
Please tell me this is going where I think it's going. Please.
We can get out of here. There's a chance.
You're right. You're right. I'm more just jealous that I didn't find that.
This is gonna take you a bit, so I'm going to start the next scene.
After we're done with this, we need to glue it onto Jerry's head when he's not looking.
I'll write it on the to-do list.
Wait. I have to show this to you, Angel.
Oh, you're literally Pablo from the backyard again.
I've gone
The
through many
prophecy
transformations.
foretold.
The prophecy
It's a
foretold.
prophecy foretold.
Okay.
All right, so as you begin your slow ascent, you two, oblivious to any of this,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you walk into Parliament Hall. I don't imagine you've ever really been here, even though your mother used to work here. But she's kind of talking on about how she's like surprised she was invited to a meeting, but like on the back it said that maybe this would be like her chance to re-enter the political sphere, so she thought it was worth looking into.
Yeah, because
you know.
adopting Jerry definitely made her an outsider. And she constantly brings it up to
Yeah.
him.
So she's like, this could really be my chance, after I had to put my career on hold to raise a child, to really get things going again.
So brave of you.
Thank you.
I'm a family man.
Squid the thing. The thing.
And you have a very shiny, beautiful beak.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're doing great.
In my head.
You're busy falling out of the sky right
We have a
now.
bond.
We have a bond.
I will make sure Candle is your step clown.
You think so?
I'm screaming.
Jerry did not expect that to backfire on him.
And no shade to Todd. He's a great guy.
I'll still see you.
You know,
I'll still come around and think.
Sometimes
Jerry
Do
is
all the old husbands come by on Thanksgiving? It's really busy.
All of them come
You're
back.
all missing the fact that this could be a really great polycule.
Exactly. I'm not missing it. I think more the merrier. Let's go.
Jerry is visibly physically
Yeah, the more dads you have,
uncomfortable.
the better Christmas gets, I guess.
Exactly.
How does Candle feel about cuddle puddles?
With a bunch of fish dudes.
directly against them. All right.
All right. You follow your mother, who is going on and on, passive aggressively about. It's been so long. Oh, it's just how I remember it.
I'm
before
sure it
you were
is.
born. Oh, it's so good to be back. And she will head up the stairs through all the. There's all sorts of like, it's quite a big building. There's all sorts of birds running around. They all look very serious, and
Before I was born's a weird comment. I'm definitely adopted. And let's just establish that she's never told him he's
No.
adopted.
She
just
absolutely
figured
has
it out. Yeah, when I was born.
And she takes you up to like the top sort of central room, which looks to be like a big ballroom sort of thing. There's these big crystal and stairs. You walk up, and she quietly opens the door, and there is already a meeting going on. Everyone can get one Fabula point
Ooh.
as you see none other than Mr. Cornelius Rex,
Villain entrance.
essentially giving like a PowerPoint presentation.
Fantastic.
Very villainy.
That cat is a fraud! First thing Jerry says when he walks in.
Oh, that's so loud. That's so loud. Bow, bow, bow.
A fraud!
All of the owls gasp in shock. You will see inside there there are the 3 head owls. You know your political structure,
Yeah.
I would think. They are the
Then you never
Parliament
been to the Santa Maria, yes.
yes, sure. That's not their names, but okay. There's several other owls all seated around them. And there is, at the head of the table, who you know to be your current elder, it is an albatross named Thelassa. And they are all gasp, shock. And they're, clutching their pearls, and I do declare.
I do declare. What is this little mouse boy doing in here?
Just a simple country lawyer.
Just so simple. The Catboy, he looks at you and he smiles and he says, "Ah, yes, as I was telling you, unfortunately I was robbed of some of my moments of goodwill."
Oh, you were robbed, huh? Maybe you can. And Jerry reaches into his cloak and he pulls out one of the porcelain hearts and tosses it at the Catboy and goes, "Maybe you can find it in your heart to tell the truth."
It's like one of the dolls.
Yeah, it's just one of the. Jerry stole many pieces of these things for jokes and bits and moments like this. The hand with candle, the heart right now.
I still have that.
Yeah.
Laying right under my feet.
Shatters dramatically in front of him and he says, I don't know why they come with those. As I was saying, so nice of you to join us. As soon as I'm able to obtain the last moment of goodwill, because it seems the last 2 have just walked through the door, we'll be able to complete our merger and start production immediately.
How does he know?
He thinks we have 2. Let's let him think we have 2.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
So your plan is to
Hold on.
steal more from us?
Okay. He did not hear you whispering, sadly. He's not very
Good.
cat ears did not pick that up.
So you plan to steal from us again, huh? So you can make a deal with the owls and...
I have stolen nothing. I am just a, small-time businessman, small country lawyer, small-time businessman from the Shining Citadel, hoping to find my way. I have worked exceptionally hard over the years to obtain these moments of goodwill from the other kingdoms, and these unscrupulous thieves have stolen them from me for their own purposes.
I have tons of scruples. Tons of them. Up to my neck
if
scruples.
you are so good at getting these moments of goodwill, then why won't you show your face in the Shining Citadel anymore? Huh? Tell us that.
Hold on. Technical difficulties.
Just shoot him. Just shoot him. Okay. Minor insult. Here's the proper response when somebody makes a base level accusation.
You have to let me build to it. It's called scene building, David.
No need to show my face in the Shining Citadel anymore, as I'm sure my friends here at the table would agree. We are discussing ushering in a new era for the factories here in Ostio that have so long been overshadowed by the Shining Citadel. So, there won't be much use for them in general anymore once we're done here.
So what you're telling me is you're a rich man trying to make the people I live with suffer?
I'm a humble, small businessman.
I'm sure you are. Jerry
From
pulls
the
his pistol. Give me back the egg, and we can be done with this.
The owls are all hooting frantically.
Just imagining Minerva's like...
She's like, put that down. Who taught you that?
He just like glares at her. Like, I know what you did.
Whoa, okay. So let's roll some initiative, I guess, since
Okay.
you're just gonna start blasting.
I forget every time.
I don't know why I didn't expect you guys to just murder him in front of all the owls, but I really should have.
It says my dex and my insight equals initiative is one of my notes on my paper.
So yeah, that's what it is then.
So it's
One of you is the leader, one of you is not.
I imagine I would be the leader.
Yeah, I'm not leading this.
I'm gonna say
11.
it's gonna take you guys 3 turns to get here.
Can I use a Fabula point
So-
to actually say to change the story to say that propeller hat I found actually has like a little jet engine, and we get here a little faster.
2 turns. For you.
So I rolled a 12. I rolled a 12. Plus, I realized my Dex and Insight get +1 each, which I haven't been using.
Was that from an item or was
Yes, that's from my combat tunic.
that is
That doesn't
to-
count for initiative.
That's to your defense, not to your.
Oh, that's
actual-
what I did.
Yeah.
But it says Dex die +1 and Insight die +1.
Oh, then
Yeah.
I
it
just
doesn't say
haven't been-
Dex +1.
It says Dex die +1. Oh, that just increases my die. Never mind.
because-
So I already accounted for that then. So yeah, 12.
Wait, is that a +1 to what
When-
you roll, or
When
to
an
the...
item like how this one says Dex and Insight +2, that is just to your defenses.
Yeah, I definitely already accounted for that then, and I just forgot.
Did
My
we-
bad.
Did we just have a big entrance? You guys did the big entrance, and we did the thing involving the airship. Despite you being the airship guy,
Yep.
and
That was
me
your
being
plan.
the big entrance guy.
Yeah.
Jerry's just
Yeah.
made a hell of an entrance.
And Squid. All right. Did we do initiative?
I rolled I'm at 11.
I got a 12.
All right, so that is a 12 because you were the leader, right? You're usually
No,
I'm the
you-
leader.
Oh, 13.
DM,
Yes,
do you want us to roll initiative now for when we join, or later?
it's a group initiative.
Oh, okay.
You can't help with it because you're not here,
All right.
It's all right.
but
We'll be
you'll be
okay.
included in the group when you get in here.
Yep.
All right. So you guys are up first.
Okay.
So you start blasting.
I'm literally just gonna try and shoot Cornelius Rex dead here in the Parliament Hall.
Okay, great.
So I get out there and I just start blasting. All
I'm
right.
sure that
I'm
will
gonna-
have no consequence.
I'm actually gonna use my quartermain instead of my pistol for
You
this.
should invest everything into this. Just,
I am.
Just
I am.
destroy
That's
the
what I'm
plan.
doing. That is what
Big dramatic confrontation ended in one
I'm
turn.
doing. So, all right. So I get Dex Insight +1. And that's just for my dice, I assume, right? Dex plus Insight +1. No. Yeah. Wait. Dex
That's just for defense purposes, I believe.
for the quartermain. Dex plus Insight +1
Oh,
and
no.
high roll +12. So it'll
The
be
plus
whatever
one-
it is +1, then +12.
Yeah,
for
+1
high
at the
roll.
end.
Okay. Yep. All right.
Sorry. I thought we were talking about the two.
All right. So right, I'm rolling my Dex and Insight right now. Yes, I am. Say goodbye, Catboy. I rolled a 11. So
That won't hit.
Well, I still have my
That won't hit. No, it's
my high roll +12. Or wait, no, and then +1, so that's going to be for the accuracy check. So that's 12 for.
That will hit.
Okay. Then I get
My
the.
secrets.
Yes, I'm just like getting my stuff set in my brain. And then so my high roll was 8, so it's 20 damage.
All right. It is his turn. He is going to.
Wait, hold on. I just need to double check something. Oh, okay. I'll remember that for later. Doesn't matter now. I still hit him.
All right. He is going to laugh, a little pained, but he's doing his best to pretend it doesn't bother him. You know, just laugh off the 20 damage. He is going to jump up onto the table of the owls and take out this big flaming whip thing.
What in the?
And then he's gonna roll some dice.
Come on, owls. That's not like a good guy weapon. We're the good guys. It's totally okay.
That is a 10 to hit regular
I'm
damage.
good.
Oh, to me too?
Oh.
It'll hit me.
It will?
It will, yeah.
Okay. So you
Squid,
take
no!
I got no sweet.
you take 22 fire damage as this thing just cracks across the table and
Whoa.
shoots this like bolt of fire at you.
And Jerry rolls out of the way, quartermain in hand. Squid!
I just realized something. Can we burn inventory points and heal while they're doing this, or no?
I mean, I guess you're very slowly ascending.
You're
You
on.
could
You're
just-
on this
you
propeller hat,
could
just drinking.
You know, take like a cola out of your pocket and drink it. It's clown juice. All right.
You want some clown juice? It's a long trip.
Just take this
Squid,
mana
it's your turn.
potion. Thank you, though.
It's your
My
turn.
turn. All right. I'm gonna try and attack him.
I'm just imagining Minerva watching all this in abject horror.
They're all watching an abject horror. You guys are just having a
That's,
giant fight in the middle of their
I do my
fancy boy meeting house.
my physical power.
In the fancy boy meeting house, no less.
There's a lot of like, again, pearls being clutched, gasping,
A lot of-
harumping.
A lot of cooing, a lot of.
Yeah.
This is not my accuracy. This isn't my accuracy check, right? Or
That
is
is
it?
your accuracy
Oh,
check.
so I got a
If you're-
12.
All right, that will
I have
hit.
+2 to my accuracy check.
I forgot I had a +4 to my accuracy check. I keep forgetting these things.
My high roll was a 6,
It's okay.
so it's
It's fine,
20
sweet.
damage.
All right,
What do you think I look like this man?
Dude,
20 damage.
20 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna tear through this Catboy before you guys can get back.
He's going to look down at the several injuries he's sustained, and he's going to lick his hand.
Do not
In
tell me
public?
he heals by licking himself.
He heals.
Ew.
What?
Oh, I gotta use wobbles. I forgot about wobbles.
That'll be his turn for now, though. So we're back to.
All right. Is it noticeable to us that he's healed?
Yeah, like his wound starts visibly closing from your gunshot.
Aim for his mouth.
I am gonna offer you one chance to surrender before I put another hole in you.
He just doesn't say anything?
He smiles and says, "Well, let's let the show continue then.
All
I'm
right.
doing quite all right."
Jerry's going again with the quartermain. He's like resting up with it, like ready to go. Again. That is a. Blah, 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 I'm doing math in my head. 13 plus 4, so that
Yeah.
is going to be 17.
Yeah.
All right, now we go for damage.
Nope, it was just high roll, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, that was.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that was an accuracy check. Yes, my brain is so
it's okay.
shot right
it
now.
was an 8 and a...
Yeah, no, it was an 8, so I get 8 plus. Where was it? 12 again, so that is 20 damage again.
All right.
I think that's the most I'm going to be able to do at this point unless I roll a 10. Right, and I have nothing that increases my damage, right? Yes, no. Cool.
All right. He's gonna go again.
I'll remember how my stuff works eventually.
One day.
Now that we're done. Math's hard, guys. I'm a writer, not a mather.
Oh, man.
That is a 14 to hit both of you.
Oh, boy.
That hits me.
Howdy does that hit.
That hits me. I'm gonna get a counterattack, though.
Okay, you both take 25 fire damage.
Hold on, wait. Is that a ranged attack by chance?
No,
It's not, even though it's the whip throwing stuff.
no, that was just my flavor. I don't think it. I guess it could be a ranged attack. Yeah.
Because I.
I'm down to 11, guys.
Because I can. What was their accuracy check?
14.
14.
I can spend that amount of mind points as their accuracy check to make it that. They don't hit. I have a crossfire ability.
Okay.
Are we counting it as a ranged attack?
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm gonna do that then.
Okay.
So I'm gonna drop down to. You said 14.
Yes.
So I'm down to 22. Because it's, after a creature you see performs a ranged attack, you may spend an amount of mind points equal to the total result of their accuracy check in order to have the attack fail automatically against all targets.
Perfect.
And I can only use it if I have a ranged weapon equipped, which I do.
You do. You do have that. Perfect. Okay.
I got you, Squid.
I got you.
Squid, would you like to go?
Well, I do get to. This is a counterattack. Because you rolled a free attack after an even number accuracy check. So I
Oh, yes, go ahead.
counterattack you. And it's a 7 plus 14.
That will hit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, no. It's a 4 plus a 7, so it's 11 plus
That won't hit.
plus my.
If it's plus
plus
anything,
2.
it'll hit.
Plus
Yep.
2.
All right.
Yeah. So 7 plus 14
So 21.
damage.
How much damage? Sorry.
21.
21.
Let's ruin his life.
Let's do this.
Okay.
And then it's my turn, because
And
that
then
was
it's
just a
your turn.
counterattack. So, I'm just gonna attack him. I'm just gonna just keep it going.
Yeah, we're just watching this crazy, fight happen.
Yeah, they're not sure what to do. They're,
A 9 plus 2, so 11.
11 to hit? No.
No, okay.
Is any bonuses to that?
Oh, that was it was 9 plus 2, so no.
Yeah.
Can I use a Fabula point to...
Do you have a bond with Squid?
No, we don't.
never mind.
Yeah. That's what you get for not
I know.
investing in the
I
power
have
of
a
friendship,
bond with
Jerry.
Squid. I have a bond
Jerry's
with everybody.
Jerry's invested with Candle.
And
Everyone's
that's it.
invested with
Mistrust and
Candle.
affection.
Candle is everyone's friend.
Ugh. Alright. That makes it, I think, his turn.
Nope. He had a reaction, that's why he got to go twice last
That's
time.
right, gotcha.
So it's back to you two.
Alright.
At this point, you guys will come in at
Can we
the end
burst
of
in through the
the
window?
Yeah, sure.
I need healing.
I want to go first.
I kick the window in and I go, candle time!
At least you mentioned you two have no idea what's going on. You've
You
just
had all
burst
that time to
first.
think of a
Oh,
catchphrase.
sorry, you go.
At least you imagine they've just burst into this building with no idea what's going on and just see us weapons drawn.
We kick the window in, I yell, candle time. You go.
I see Squid's hurt, like looks really bad. Stop it! You can't! No! Don't do that to him! And I cast
Hold on, wait,
stop
are you
on
gonna
them.
do something first?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on. I pull you back out through the window. We go back through, and I go, bubbles time!
Okay, it's Bubbles time.
Stop hurting him! And so I'm going to attempt to affect them with stop. So I roll a d12 and
Ooh,
a
it
d10.
affects me.
Let's roll this one. I got a 20.
Oh my gosh.
A 20?
So
Yep.
he's full stopped.
So you trap a foe inside of a foe inside of a circle of altered time and space. The
Okay.
target will perform one fewer actions on their next turn.
Okay, alright.
So
Yikes.
So we basically get a free
What?
turn on
Where
this
did
guy.
you guys go?
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
Never mind that. We gotta put more holes in this guy.
Well, never mind that. Cool hat.
Okay, so he
Leave
foregoes
him
one action.
alone.
Alright, it's your
Like-
turn again because he can't
Yep.
go right now.
Quartermain time!
Can we enter the bubble of slow? Because I only have a melee weapon, so it might be you time.
It's Jerry time. then.
It just says it traps them.
Okay.
So I think
Then we're okay.
I think so.
Alright.
Okay.
Quartermain time, Dex plus Insight. I rolled a 9, I get +4, so that's 13. Plus 1 is 14.
14?
Yeah, for my accuracy check.
That will hit.
Okay. And then, so that's gonna be 20 again. So,
Alright. Cool.
'cause that seems to be all I can do. Is roll the highest in 8.
What's this guy looking?
He's fine.
Like, totally fine?
No. But
He's got holes in him from me shooting him with a rifle.
He is not yet in crisis.
I'm not looking fine.
Oh, you're still low?
I have 11 health.
Oh wow!
Got it. Okay.
If I hadn't stopped that attack, Squid would be dead.
Yes.
Are you at full health?
Oh my
yeah.
god!
Oh wait, no, I took 20 from the ball.
I'm
but
so
I-
glad I remembered I have that.
No, I
Wait, you
got it, I
stopped, you
got
stopped the attack for both of us?
Yeah, that
Oh,
attack.
I'm okay then. Cause
Oh, you didn't-
Oh, yeah.
I thought I could hit for another
No, 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 you didn't.
25.
No.
That attacked the, or that stopped the
No,
whole
when I do
thing.
crossfire,
I'm
it stops.
okay.
It stops all attacks.
But I appreciate you anyway. I'm actually. Oh, actually, I'm cool.
Were you in crisis?
I was not. I don't know what 11 is.
If
I'm
I
still mad you
start
got
a
hit.
ritual during this conflict, if I start the ritual
We
clock,
start a ritual clock,
if I
depending.
start the ritual clock now and invest into it, that's not something that'll carry over in other conflicts, right?
No.
Other conflicts. We're at the boss.
Okay.
You asked me this before and I said no. It did
I'm
not. I did
concerned.
not forget that I said no.
What does
Hey,
SL
I'm
mean?
just seeing it. Okay. Then you know what? I'll hit him with flare.
Yeah.
Okay.
With a
So
flare.
Just pulls out a flare gun.
that is a D8 plus a D10. That's a 3 plus 6. That's a 9 plus 6 for magical artillery.
That will hit.
So, okay. And then damage-wise, that's the high roll was a 6, so that's 36 damage.
Woo,
Ignores resistance.
Okay. He is now in crisis.
Let's go.
He is going to react to being hit, and heal again.
Oh.
He is no longer in crisis. Squid, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna see if I can send Woobles after him.
All right, Woobles,
oh,
go.
Woobles.
This is your moment.
If Woobles gets the kill, I swear.
Woobles just kills you at the end.
He doesn't. Woobles doesn't. It's a dex plus, but it's It's a 9. He doesn't get it.
No.
Unless he
Alright,
does. No.
Woobles.
Yeah.
When-
Woobles
Thanks for
misses.
playing, Woobles.
When you say not in crisis, does that mean full or does that mean like?
It just means he's not at half.
Okay.
He is above half hit points right now.
How many turns did you guys take to get to that?
We're on turn 3, about to move into turn 4. Who would like to go first? It's a fresh turn.
I have an idea. The long shot. If you guys think this fight is going to last a while,
Oh, I should have used this at the beginning.
do you think big fire spell is worth like burning 6 turns or no?
We've got.
And several owls.
And
Yeah,
several
there's a
hours.
lot of owls in here.
You wouldn't be able to play for another 6 turns?
I would be just investing in big fire.
Bubbles
Big
could do some
explode.
big fire without having to wait a couple.
Wasn't
like
that a
you-
gamble
That's a
move?
gamble.
That's
a gamble.
gambling.
Yeah.
This is guaranteed after 6 turns.
6 turns.
Was he hitting y'all with magic?
No, he was hitting us with a
Fire
fire
whip.
whip.
Okay.
What does your speed ability do? Like your ability to
acceleration? It gives
Yeah.
somebody an extra turn. Like an extra action on their turn.
So it would be 5 turns.
It's a little too expensive though. I wouldn't be able to do
You
it.
should let Jerry shoot toast
So-
at the quartermain.
So it depends. Do I invest in big fire or not?
I do
So
want to
far,
say Jerry has
I feel
been
like
carrying
you've done the
this
most
fight.
damage with flare.
What do you mean?
Far.
I say just like single
Jerry's
target
put
one
like
action.
60
I think-
damage
I
into
think
this
Hey,
guy.
thanks, Candle. We just got here
Jerry
5
put
seconds
60
ago.
damage into this guy.
With
Stopping
one
his
turn.
shots. Like.
One turn.
Saving Squid's life.
How
Hey,
much
great
HP
job,
are you missing?
Candle. So say they're doing a great job over there.
How much HP do I have?
How are you
Yeah.
missing?
Oh, 22.
Oh, okay.
22.
I'm okay. I'm
not
okay.
healing you yet.
I don't bother. No, I
I'll
thought
just
I
go
was.
first and hit him with Flareon.
Okay.
Thought I was much lower. Sorry. Also, you're doing a great job.
So it's a 9 plus a 3, so that's 12 plus 6, 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Why do you have
and
plus
then-
6?
Oh, because magical artillery. Skill level, it's skill level times 2 added to the spell check.
Okay.
Wow.
As long as you have a magical weapon equipped. which
Understood.
My staff is.
Mine's just I gain a bonus equal to skill level.
And then, okay, so that's 9 plus 30, so that's 39. 39 damage.
You don't really get rewarded in any type of way for using a weapon in this game.
Yeah, well, maybe you should have thought about that before you made your character.
Well, you know what?
Alright.
I get a cool rifle
Back
Yeah.
in crisis.
and a revolver.
He still does have a reaction this turn again, so he's
I
gonna
swear.
he's gonna get back out of crisis.
Does he heal by just licking his paw? Is
Yeah,
that
he's
how
like,
he heals?
"Aw."
Infinite?
Can I-
No, he has MP.
I was gonna say, can we roll
no.
something to check that?
I'm gonna go for a story move on
Intuit.
this next turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, you're gonna go next? Okay.
Hold on.
Slay. In this case, literally.
I was gonna try and shoot his paw off.
A little dark. A little dark.
We can't heal if he doesn't have his paw.
I don't know if that's how it works.
Or his
I'm gonna
mouth.
be honest.
I asked, is him licking his paw how he heals, and you said yes, so therefore it is canon to our story now.
That he has to lick that one specific paw. and he
No,
can't heal.
I just assumed
I'm
either
just-
paw. So if I take one off, then on the next turn I take the other one off.
Look,
Then he's
look.
just a handless fool who can't heal himself.
We can't do the clown jingles in every room he's in despite no bells and also dismemberment, alright? We have to be one or the other.
All right. He's gonna attack.
I have no bells, but I must be heard.
Jerry
Sorry.
sign. I don't remember your character's last name.
He doesn't have one.
Jerry last name.
It's Jerry with a 7.
I just rolled double 7s as you said that, so
No!
that will be a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Candle.
That damages me. I have 11 for defense.
Candle Jerry, you're gonna take 25 damage.
Whoa! Hey, bud!
He is out of reactions for this turn though, so now's the time to.
Alright. Jerry does not like that. Jerry.
Bubbles, you wanted to go next, right?
Yeah, I'm going to.
My mom,
Sorry, you
just,
don't like
my mom just watched me get blasted with fire.
She's like busy telling the other owls who are like trying to sneak out, like, I did not teach him that. I don't know who taught him that. That's really her concern right now.
As this, like, what is it? Is it like a whip?
Yeah, it's like a like a big like ringleader's whip.
It like knocks the wind out of me and I fall forward and I look back and I look at Jerry's mom and I go, call me!
Jerry's like recovering. He's, I won't shoot you!
I'm so brave for her.
Bubbles is gonna get the angriest that you've seen them and just be like, Just stay down. Put both hand flippers onto the ground.
And flippers.
I'm gonna
It's like
cast
flippers with a thumb.
Drain Spirit. Let's try to hit him.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh my god, you're gonna drain his soul?
I got a 21.
Oh.
Almost.
Bubbles is ticked.
I was one away from a crit. If I invoke a bond, it doesn't make it a crit, right?
No, I don't think that's
Alright.
how that works.
But that 11 is beautiful because. So what happens is Bubbles puts both hands on the palm and like.
Oh, wait, he crit. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh yeah, you get to do something
You do
cool.
that, I'll figure out my opportunity.
Oh no.
So you just see shadows coming from Bubbles' hand start traveling towards Rex's, and like it connects
Rex's?
with I don't know what his name is.
Cornelius Rex, yeah.
Yeah, Rex's.
It's Rex.
Rex's shadow, and like basically Bubbles is like ripping the shadow towards them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that sounds awful.
The target loses high roll plus 15 mind points. So Rex loses 26 mind points, and I gain 13.
All right.
I really hope that means he can no longer heal.
That's what I was going for.
So is it Jerry's turn?
I don't. Every time he does this, I trust the penguin less and less.
He frankly terrifies
He
me.
terrifies me so much.
We're like
why I
best
don't have
friends.
Yeah, Jerry or Squid can go.
Jerry's.
Hold on, let's see.
Everyone's always scared of me.
I'm gonna say because
Never.
Stop siphoning darkness out of your enemies.
Or we're just like turning them into flaming corpses.
because of his opportunity that he got on that last roll candle, you can take a 1 die penalty to willpower as you go under that condition that I remember the name of.
The condition for just willpower is shaken.
You're shaken.
Not.
I can fix that.
There's so many bells jangling as you are shaken. All right, Jerry, are you going?
Jerry's
Yeah, Jerry can go.
queuing up with the quartermain.
Jerry.
Please, please. That is a 10 plus 4, so 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
So that's going to be a 18 in damage.
All right.
I just want to say I love how we probably think
Is he in
that
crisis right now or no?
No.
Okay.
people are gonna be happy after we win. But
You have no idea that
Nope.
Jerry started
Yeah,
this fight.
you guys have no idea why this fight started. You just
Yeah,
know
you're
that there's
like,
a fight
awesome, we're
going
saving
on.
the day. They're gonna just give
Like
us the moment of
it's literally
goodwill.
like these owls saw this mouse walk in, pull a gun, shoot
That man's a liar.
shoot him after many accusations, and as they're ganging up on him, two randos come through the windows and start ganging up on him as well.
smashed
We are
their-
not the good guys in any way, shape, or form here.
we smashed through their really nice crystal window.
Magical crystal.
Jerry's mom like donated that window. I like to imagine that in Jerry's mind he's like, and then I'll blame it all on the clown when I leave.
How'd you know that's what I was
Wait,
gonna
would
do?
you like to take your turn?
Yeah, let's
you,
go.
you can get brave. I've got MP to burn.
It's a 5.
Yeah, it's garbage. No,
No, you
Yeah.
hit. You hit.
I don't.
Is that a?
It's
Oh, that's a 1. I
That's
thought it was a 7. I thought it was a 7.
That's
My
a
bad.
Come
one.
on, buddy.
I can't do math.
All right,
It's
fresh
okay.
turn.
You
Who's
only
next?
count to do words.
How much health do you have?
I'm okay. I only got hit for 22.
I'm gonna try to.
I'm at 31, but I'm good. That's around half my health.
I'm
more
also
than half.
in my
I'm at
30s.
16. Should I be worried?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm
you
trying
can do
to.
that.
No.
Can I
Oh.
spend? Can I spend inventory points to get you a little potion?
You can. You just.
I could use an MP potion more than I could use a healing
Okay,
potion.
so we'll do
Because I
that.
can turn MP into healing.
So
It'll
we'll
be
do
on your
that then.
action.
Okay.
Does that counts as an action, right?
To what?
To give him a potion using MP.
I would think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have? Can you do a potion with MP?
Or IP or
Is that
inventory points. I mean.
Oh yeah, IP.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're like
Gotcha.
accessing. a
I'll do that on the
potion-
next turn then.
Okay.
Okay.
'Cause that actually helps me.
Can I just...
Oh yeah, your weapon works better.
It does. I get a extra damage equal to the difference between my current and max IP.
Ooh, yeah, spend
So
it.
I'm playing the long game on this one.
If y'all are cool with it, I'm just gonna drain more.
Let's go.
He's just
Dr.
sitting there
Facilier over here.
Oh, no.
I'm
Please
gonna
tell me this isn't a gamble move.
No, I'm gonna roll that. It's just instantaneous. But I have to hit him. Oh, that's another 21.
There we go.
All right.
21.
So, same thing happens. I think like it's just continuing to happen through the turns. I'm absorbing more and
Oh
more.
my god, we're
So,
shooting at this guy and he's just like, oh.
He loses another 26 MP and I gain another 13.
All right.
He's gone from like cat boy to cat elderly man. Like,
All right.
My sciatic is active.
I'm almost at max.
It is his turn. He's going to look at you, Bubbles, and say, "No, we give that back." And he's
Wait,
gonna cast
what?
a spell.
Oh.
He still has MP to cast a spell?
Just enough.
Oh my god. This guy's made of sterner stuff.
should have just done the big explosion.
At this rate?
That is an 18 to hit.
Yep.
You are going to take 26 dark damage. And
What does that mean?
Dark damage, as shadowy figures seem to leech your energy away.
We'll see what my shadowy, otherworldly spirit friends have to say about that.
I'm in crisis now.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. All right. Oh, I am in crisis as well. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Oh my gosh.
That is all he can do this turn. But he did gain
That was a
back
lot.
some
All right,
MP
so
from
So
that.
who do I help here?
I got it. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see.
Maybe just focus fire.
And he's not in crisis, right?
No, he's not.
Okay.
He
You're
can't
low.
take that reaction this turn though because of
You're low?
Bubbles.
I'm low. Who does anyone else here want a free 40 HP?
I don't need it, but I'll take it.
Nah.
I'm just not gonna give it to him.
That's
I only
fine.
have 30 left, so I'm gonna burn 20 and I can heal you for 40 and me for 40.
Yeah.
Do that.
Alright, and then, hold on, I get a bonus, because I have a thing. It's called Healing Power. When you cast a spell and target more than one allies, if you have an arcane weapon, each of those allies recover an amount of hit points equal to the skill level multiplied by the number of bonds you have. Skill level is
Christ.
1, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds. I have 4 bonds.
You do?
Because I
Two
still
times
mistrust Jerry, apparently.
No, you replaced that.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. We
just
just
added
added
on
on.
to
top of
Oh,
it.
okay, sure.
Because they're different ones. It's loyalty and
All right,
mistrust
so
and
you
affection.
get, so you get, yeah, you get 44 health total.
You said 40 health? Yeah.
44.
44, yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
44. I
Fuck
like
greater than 40.
when the Catboy like pushes you off of him, and I come up behind you and I like pat you on the back and you're like, it's all right, we're good. You are a disgusting wretch and a failure of a clown.
I know you are, but what am I?
May you honk in hell.
Even though I don't think the Catboy's meant to be a clown, he's meant to
not.
be the,
He's just
meant
like
to
a
be the ringleader. He's got like the top hat and the whip and like the coat with the tails.
I have an idea when we eventually kill him.
Okay.
Oh.
Jerry and/or Squid.
Let's go. I'm trying to redeem myself. Come on.
I just want Jerry to get the killing blow.
You're just distracted by Jerry's beautiful mom.
I really want
Yeah.
Jerry to get the killing blow, but he's not
She's
in
okay.
crisis.
She's like, she clearly doesn't like violence, and you're like, ooh. Oh,
Minerva, I'm sorry.
I'm a lover, not a fighter, I swear.
Shaking my head while I do violence so she knows I don't approve of it.
Alright, Jerry, go ahead.
Alright. That is a 9 plus... What am I going to say in 4? So that's a
Yeah.
13.
13? That will
Yeah.
hit.
So that's going to be another 20 damage.
Oh boy. Alright. Alright. Who's
You're gonna get yours! The prey has become the predator!
just like for Grandpa Butterscotch.
No.
It's really just like that.
I don't
if you
like
think
that
about
guy.
Who's been doing the most damage?
Yeah, I have. I've been doing
Uh,
20 every
it.
turn.
Who's to
I
say?
put like 80 damage into this guy.
I do 30 every time I'm doing damage.
And you did it like once.
I did it twice.
Whatever.
Who's going
Sorry, I
first?
had to heal the other time. I'm busy being the support, the glass cannon, you know,
And
the
I'm
white
also
mage.
here.
Squid is here too.
Squid's like, I'm not going to perform violence. There's too many moms around.
Too many
Have you been
moms.
hitting
There's so many
consistently?
moms here.
Okay.
I've been hitting every time.
I have been too.
And unlike him, I have a +6.
And you have more utility too, so. So, once again, casting acceleration, just you see Bubbles, then for like a second, Bubbles is like flickering.
Whoa.
There's a time circle in front of Candle and gets pushed into it.
Okay.
The clown is vibrating with speed.
All right. Do we go next or does he go next?
If Candle
he
gets the
goes
killing blow, this is bullshit.
Give me an MP potion. I'll guarantee the healing. I'll guarantee it.
No.
I will do. Trust.
Jerry needs the kill.
Did I get the wrong person?
It's the ringleader. Come
I'll
on.
give you.
Yeah.
No, I'll do.
Minus-
No, I'll do it. I'll do it so I can
You
get the
need-
bonus.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's -3, right?
Alright,
So I have
he-
5. So you have what's that? Plus 50 MP.
I have 60 now.
That is a 15 to hit. We're gonna go. You really haven't been a threat. Sorry.
It's true. No worries.
Jerry Bubbles.
Oh, both of us?
Yes.
Yeah.
How much
that hits.
damage is it?
I forgot the numbers on the dice.
Can I perform?
So
I'm gonna
it's 9 or
do.
10.
Hold on. What did you roll for the accuracy check? What'd you roll for the accuracy check?
Oh, like a 15, I think was the number that I said. I'm just gonna say 23 fire damage because I think there was a 5 in there. I don't know.
Okay.
That wasn't the high roll, but you're lucky. You both made 23.
Do I want to use the MP to stop this attack? Because that'll put me. Would you say 23?
Mm-hmm.
That'll leave me with 8 health. Yeah, I'm gonna use Crossfire to stop us from taking damage.
Okay.
I feel like that's the better move.
I
Yeah.
can heal you after. It's not
I can
bad.
buy myself a little time though. And you said 15, so that means I have 7 MP right now.
All right. Who's up next? Hey, Kendall.
Okay, so you burnt yours to give me MP, right?
Inventory point, yeah.
So that would have been his turn. I don't know if the...
No, it's a reaction move.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind.
It's a yeah.
I lied.
Giving me, wait, the crossfire or
The crossfire. The
No,
crossfire is a
some of-
reaction move.
No, the potion. Using the IP for the potion.
That was earlier. Yeah. Wait.
That
No,
was
it would have been your turn.
Yeah,
now.
that'll be my turn. Yeah.
So I
sorry.
don't know if Rex gets to do anything in between the 2 turns.
So
or-
so far it went Bubbles, Rex, and then Jerry, and now
Yeah, Jerry's was the reaction.
Yeah.
So
no, Jerry's
No,
just-
Jerry's turn. No, I started off the turn order by doing the IP.
Oh, okay.
I
yeah.
love tabletop RPGs.
So then,
But
in
the
that case, I
crossfire is
have
just a thing I can do.
Yeah.
you
so-
two, I think.
So
Yeah.
now, okay.
Just making sure Rex didn't have something that.
I think it's just.
wanted
I am going to
Doesn't say it
burn-
Counts as my turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 2.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna roll these both to see if they hit. So that's 7 plus 6, so it's 13.
That'll hit.
All right, and then so that's hold on. And then that's in 9 plus 6. That is a 15.
15 damage.
No, 15 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, so that's
So you're doing 2 attacks.
yes, because I have acceleration, so I can go twice.
That's right.
All right, and then let me just do math on the calculator on my computer because I'm too dumb to do it in my head. Okay.
Oh.
So Candle like points and goes, "Ringleader, this you dork," and then holds their hands out, pulls them back, and goes, "I've got a cool name for this. Hold on, give me a second." Pulls out a notepad.
He checks his watch.
Got it. Supernova Limit Break. Phoenix Strike. And I hold my hands out and do 73 fire damage, ignore resistance.
Is he dead? Did he just get toasted?
He did. He had 66 health left.
Can I, as he drops to the floor, Jerry's gonna reach into his cloak. He's got one hand left from that porcelain doll. Let me give you a hand, bud! And throws the hand at his burning corpse.
So
That's pretty
there is
handy
a-
of you, Jer. I pull out the one he gave me and throw it on.
There is
Ah!
there is a pile of ashes on the ground.
With 2 porcelain hands
with 2
resting
porcelain
upon it.
hands, a hat, and atop the hat now is the stolen moment of goodwill.
Oh, hey! It's our egg he stole!
As you guys calm down from the intense battle you just had, I think that's where we will take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. We just got done killing a cat, so we open our scene back up to the consequences of your actions.
Consequence. Everyone
As the-
should be clapping.
As the dust and soot settle, several of the Falcon guards burst into the room. Freeze!
When they burst in, Jerry is definitely in an argument with Candle.
That was my kill! You stole it, you know that!
It was, for the record, clown ringleader, clown, feels a little more aesthetically pleasing than
You guys
cat and
get,
mouse.
I
I'm
shot him
saying
like
it-
8
You guys are like
times!
actively scruffed as you're arguing.
Oh, this,
We
and I,
did it.
I want to just hold my hands back and just cast flare immediately.
Huh?
Or, do I? Yeah. Just, no, I'm not, don't touch me. Off,
Okay!
or not flare, I just staff, bang. Flare's
Blood
a
end
little
of the
much.
pistol to the knuckles of their hands.
Okay.
What do we have to roll for that?
I guess an attack roll.
Okay. So I guess I have to roll.
The egg is. The egg
Do I have
is
to roll
on
an
his,
accuracy check?
The egg is on his corpse.
Yes.
What's left of it?
Trying to get that egg.
Oh, I can just do it.
Yeah, please.
So accuracy check.
Yeah, just normal.
Ooh, I'm gonna burn a Fabula point to reroll.
Oh my
I
god.
got an
should we be
8,
like
7.
fighting them?
Okay, so that's a 12.
I got a 15.
Okay, those will. Yes, you get away from the guards.
Cool.
More guards swarm you.
I kind of like hold the staff out and I go like, whoa, 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 whoa. Words first, then grabs. Words first.
I attempted.
Okay, you are under arrest.
Do not touch me!
We are not under arrest.
Yes, you are.
No, we're not.
Yes, you
no,
are.
we're not.
We saved you from being swindled by a cat boy!
You
I don't
are
know what he's
getting
talking
taken
about.
out of this room at this point.
I would have attempted to pick up the egg, like.
Yeah, you can kind of pop the egg. Nobody's really paying attention.
Like, well, I'll put it in my bag if no one's paying attention.
As you guys are shoved out of this room, you'll hear behind you. Hold on a moment. It is Thelassa, the elder of the Sky Kingdom. She looks between all of you. She says, "Let's not be hasty. How about you send them to be detained somewhere rather than,
Oh my god,
The
they're not
standard
throwing us off the edge.
I'd like to speak with them."
How many times have you been thrown?
Oh, not me.
Did
Well,
we do
zero, hopefully.
I've seen it a good few times.
Did we do something wrong?
Thank you for your time, Thelassa.
How do you know her
I'll speak with you.
Because I pay attention, Candle.
I'm really bad at listening. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Candle just, whatever guard is holding Candle by like the collar, they just kind of like slump and they go like, oh, my bad.
Jerry's still struggling to get free.
You guys are escorted out of the Parliament Hall.
Jerry's like going feral.
These are really nice handcuffs.
Don't compliment them,
Why?
because they're a bunch of tools.
Still,
Was he not a bad guy?
I think we were right, Bubbles, but history decides who's right and who's wrong, so we gotta just talk to her.
Hey, Jer. And I reach behind me into the guard who's dragging me. I reach behind into his pocket and I pull out an ace and I go, is this your card? Okay, I guess not. I just put it back.
The guard's just like,
Heather, can we cut to break again really quick? I'm having a technical difficulty.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, we'll be right back.
Don't change those dots.
welcome back to the bathroom.
Hey, welcome back. Nothing happened. I didn't lose circulation in my finger because of a weird freak accident with a pen and a ring. Anyway, speaking of losing circulation, you guys are being held by these guards, right? Am I right,
I
gang?
don't know. Not in these cups. These are good cups. I'm not listening.
Is there a guard looking at me?
No?
There isn't?
Come on,
So
they
we're
got
still,
the
being,
helmets
we're
on.
still being dragged, being detained.
Yeah, they're trying to, do you realize you're kind of going around a little? They don't know where they're supposed to bring you, so eventually they just sort of, find an open room in the building and lock you in there. And they say, don't go anywhere.
I reach out before they close the door. I'm
Well,
like,
one of them's gonna, stay with you.
I go like, ugh, I'm sorry, I I think something's terribly wrong. Can you check? And it's just like 3 cards, and I go, are these your card?
Handcuff that one.
I'm already handcuffed.
Behind the back. No card tricks.
Haha, joke's on you. I have a secret deck.
They put your handcuffs behind your back.
When they do that, I look at him and I go, you'll never guess what the secret deck is. Check your pocket.
They don't check their pockets.
Candle, these guys have sticks so far up them, they'll never find any humor.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of, Jerry, check your pocket.
You're handcuffed. I guess you
Do you
can
want me to
try
check
to
your
check your
pockets?
cloak, but
We've been over this. I
Check
don't
his
have
pockets.
pockets.
Check his pockets.
He doesn't.
This is
I have
better.
Reach into his hood.
Ooh.
There's a full deck of cards.
Whoa. Candle, you're getting
Jerry
better.
takes them and just throws them at the
Oh.
wall.
Oh, it's
No more card tricks.
it's like all Jokers except for like an Aaron Judge baseball card that falls to the ground. Oh.
Jerry stands up. All rise for the great judge.
Why did they handcuff you?
I could just move the handcuffs.
they do just kind of slip right off the flippers.
I thought we established he has hands.
They're flipper hands.
I like the idea that they're either, whatever they
Like the penguin.
They switch, you know, depending on the situation.
Well, frankly, I'm upset. What are we gonna do?
Jerry also is out of the handcuffs.
I don't know.
Oh, how did you do that?
I have mouse hands. I got mouse hands. These aren't made from mouse hands.
Oh, nice. I
and,
dislocated my thumb.
What kind of birds are the guards?
most of them are falcons
Birds of prey.
or similar type, hawks, eagles.
Is there one in the room with us?
One of them is like a duck.
Nice.
Jerry, describe them with your pocket baloney.
Did the duck stay with us?
Yeah, the duck's in there.
Perfect. I have pocket baloney.
Can I have some pocket baloney?
Yeah, hold on.
You drop your pocket baloney and it rolls
Aw.
across the floor. Day just keeps getting worse.
I like take a slice of bologna and I like roll it across out of the door under the door.
The door opens as you do that to the elder who
Oh.
looks down at the bologna now just like gently laid across one of her feet.
Oh my sweet, sweet long clown nose. Ow. Ow, it's so God, it's so big.
She frowns a little and like shakes it off and she has her little wing hands folded. And she walks in.
As we're all no longer handcuffed.
I'm still handcuffed.
Oh wait,
You're just wearing all four
I
sets
take
of
the
handcuffs.
handcuffs. I take the handcuffs and I handcuff one to me and I go like, oh wait, you don't have handcuffs. And then I handcuff the other end to Jerry.
No, Jerry definitely
Oh,
dodges
okay.
that.
And then I just handcuff it to myself.
She looks very stern. She has, she's a gray albatross, so she has a very long neck. She's wearing these robes. Albatross are some of the oldest living birds, or longest living birds. Fun fact. That's your bird fact for today.
Bird fact.
Bird fact. Well, that was quite a scene you put on.
We are performers by trade. I am performer by trade.
I can tell.
This is my first day.
It's lovely to meet you. My name's Candle. I take the cat's hat and I just go.
I don't agree with perhaps your methods. I would like to hear your explanation for the course of action you did take.
Why did we do that?
Oh, he accused us of being liars and stealing from him.
He had a whole
accused us.
PowerPoint presentation about it.
So I just shot him. Because frankly, he wouldn't give up the egg, so we took it by force.
I put my hand on Jerry's shoulder and I go, not only is that understandable, that's completely believable.
Exactly.
That's defendable too.
He said when we were...
Let the penguin talk.
Okay, sorry.
We're doing your ideas now.
So we were attacked multiple times, and they stole our egg, and Kando has blueprints showing that they were trying to do a weird thing.
Do you have these blueprints of the weird thing?
Oh, yeah, give me a second. Okay, hold on. Give me a moment here. Okay, so that's Calypso's number.
Oh,
Jerry's mom's number.
Huh?
This is baby photo of you, actually. You're a pretty cute kid. Yeah, check it.
Also,
Problem
pull
solver.
out a doll part
It's
too.
like a,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
got
a
it.
sketch of you as a baby.
I pull out.
It's like
I
one
have
of the
like,
pinky mice. You're pretty gross looking, actually.
I have this little like tube with like all the blueprints in it, and I hit it, and I go, also this, and I pull out like a ashen, half burnt, exploded doll head from the bottom of my bag.
Oh, you have one too.
You can.
You have one too. Jerry pulls out like the porcelain face of one of them and puts it in front of his face.
That's Doc.
Please put that away.
Well, you wanted it. Why did you want that? If you
Just to show them that those are the things that attacked us.
these are the things that attacked us.
And then the blueprints.
did it.
I see.
If they killed my ringleader, he deserved it.
It's been so long since I've seen any of your kind. What brings you all the way here besides...
We're envoys in training. This is our mission. We have to collect 4 eggs or like moments of goodwill. These are the 3 we have so far. This is the one that got stolen by the bad clown guy, and then I saw that he was hurting them, so...
Don't hold it like an engagement ring.
Well, it's a carton. I have only a few options, but
Are you... Are you like the High Elder here?
I am. My name is Thelassa. It's very nice to meet you.
We're supposed to get our last mission from you.
I see. So...
We saved you from getting swindled. You could consider that a moment of goodwill earned.
Jay, you're pushing it.
Well, as I was going to say, my compatriots in the Parliament have some thoughts about how Ostio can modernize for the times, particularly to keep up with the Citadel. You know, perhaps if circumstances had been different, I would have asked you to assist me in changing their minds, but I suppose in your own way you've taken care of the problem.
We're known for that. A lot of days' work.
Wow.
what solutions was he bringing you with his? We kind of skipped a lot of the PowerPoint presentation.
I did, yes. He wanted us to partner with him to build him the pieces he needed to start his city. It was all quite strange, but I don't know. I thought it was quite ridiculous. My owl compatriots liked the idea. They've been looking to switch to coal for a bit, so perhaps it was just an excuse. But again, I don't know that I agree with your means of doing so. You have forestalled the problem for me, so... You need one last egg, you said?
Yeah.
You can roll an insight plus willpower. You specifically, Bubbles.
Oh God.
All right, let's use our new dice. See if they like us. No, cool.
You might want to. Do you have a fabulous point to
I
bring?
don't. I spent them.
Oh no!
I still have 2.
That's only a 6.
Okay. I guess you guys can turn this into a group roll if you want.
What is this?
Insight plus willpower. Do you want to keep Bubbles as the leader?
What are we looking at in terms of fabulous points right now?
You
among
know
the
what? You
group?
guys can take
I
an
have
extra
2.
fabulous point for defeating the villain.
I have 3
And
now.
do you
I
want to
will
re-roll
spend
yours?
it immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, do
You know,
wanna
in
do-
the interest of story, I'll let you re-roll if you guys want to actually do a group roll, determine a leader.
Okay.
I think Bubbles probably makes sense as the
Yeah.
leader.
Yeah,
I think the
The
leader.
cure is shaken.
Oh, it ends when the conflict ends.
Oh, okay.
Those don't stick around.
Excuse me.
With the power of friendship.
Oh, I also. You said insight and willpower?
Mhm.
Oh, I also rolled the wrong dice.
Oh, cool,
I
great.
get a higher one.
Awesome.
Yeah, I can be the group leader.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
rolling
everyone
that.
is-
Everybody roll and tell me
Oh.
if you get a 10 or not, basically.
That is a 10, exactly.
Cool.
That's a
the
10
point.
exactly.
We're-
That's the point. We'll get you guys going by the skin of your teeth. Kind of in this whole session.
I got a 14.
All right, so that's 3 points for you.
16.
16. Awesome.
That was close. I at first, it was just like.
Well, I am putting a great degree of trust in you all, that despite what I have seen of you, you will do the right thing. I hope that you will not make that trust misguided. She will take a breath and again, very dramatic. You've seen it. This is like your 4th time seeing it, so you're like, yawning, checking your watch.
Jerry's looking at Candle the whole time.
Oh, I was pushing it with that idea.
And she'll present to you, Bubbles, a big old like goose egg.
I did kind of turn him into ash and dust on her parliament floor.
Oh, well, look, it worked out, didn't it?
I think we will get out of your hair.
I assume you need to take those somewhere, and yes, it probably would be best if you make yourself scarce here.
Yeah.
Before we go, is there any paperwork that you could sign for us to let us get to this next... We need to go back to the Citadel and give them the eggs. I think that'll be enough. I think that's good. We've done
have the eggs.
Oh no, we need to do that.
I think Minerva can probably help us with getting...
No.
All right. I will see to it that you guys can leave safely. The rest is up to you.
Is Minerva still in the building?
Is Minerva still in the building?
I think most of the owls have been evacuated at this point, considering you did just, cause a great amount of harm to their building and the people within it. Person within it, cat person within it.
All right. Jerry, do you want to make a quick pit stop before we go, or do you want to keep holding that in?
I guess we might as well, because you won't stop asking if I don't.
She probably knows how we could probably get to the Citadel anyways. We don't really have any other friends here.
You got griffins still.
Yeah, we still got 3 griffins.
Oh yeah, I was saying it
Three?
more
3.
for...
One of them left.
I was saying it more for him to resolve his issues, but that's just me.
Guess we'll go see my mom.
Did the other... Wait, no, wait. Do we go back to the place to get our 2 griffins at the garage?
Yes. I think you're kind of like soft locked out of talking to your mom at this point because you are being escorted out by...
That's right.
Not to, deny you this, but
Well-
there will perhaps be time for that later.
All those loose ends will stay loose.
Yum.
Just as Jerry wants.
For now, you're being escorted out. Do you still have the... Yeah.
Little duck, can you unlock me? There's a little guard that was a duck, right?
Even though duck can't fly.
The duck looks to Thelassa, who pauses and then gives a slow nod, and you are unlocked.
Thank you.
Are you looking up if ducks can fly?
Ducks do fly.
They do.
Totally fine.
I was
Yes,
thinking. I
they
was
do.
thinking of
They
like
do
a
in fact fly.
small yellow duck.
No, he's not like a duck. He's not a child soldier.
With a little helmet.
It'd be so cute, though.
That's all I think of. I was thinking of like rubber duck type duck.
I wasn't lifted.
I'm doing my part.
I'm sorry I arrested you.
It's my full stand.
Alive?
I'm newly hatched.
I refused to go to that war crime tribunal. It wasn't my fault.
Where did you leave your griffins?
Squid,
Oh,
you
yeah.
feel a strange energy from your cargoes.
Guys. Something's going on in my pants. Hold on. I pull out the carton.
Yeah, the carton feels like it's almost pulling towards
Whoa.
the 3 eggs that
They want to
you
be
have.
together.
Is the goose egg bigger than the other 3?
Yeah, you can even put it in between like 2 slabs.
Do you want to put them all in together?
Is Jerry the only one without an egg?
Oh no, I think
no,
Bubbles
I
has
have-
like all of the eggs right now except the
Yeah.
plant egg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put them
Um,
all together.
I'll just kind of smush it a little bit into one of the...
Gentle, gentle.
They all start to glow a little.
Ooh.
And then they glow brighter and brighter.
Maybe we shouldn't have these things together.
Until you are surrounded in light.
Ooh.
And the scenery around you seems to fade for a moment.
Oh, fun.
You're kind of gathering your bearings, looking around, and this beautiful older woman.
Squid, calm yourself.
Let's
She
go.
is humanoid.
Does she have bones?
Humanoid, but not quite. Who's to say? White hair that sort of glistens with opalescent colors, and all behind her, there's sort of like these moving colors and shapes of like, you realize they're like glimpses of like different places in the kingdom. And you have a strange sense that you know who this is.
Destiny.
It's Destiny, but not the other Destiny.
So God is just real in this universe.
Yes, provably. We've discussed this. We know. She's real. She gave you your mission.
What?
Wow. You've done it. Quite. Not the path I would have taken, but, you know. There's no one correct path to your destined route.
Isn't that kind of like your whole thing, though? Aren't you like, this is the path?
I give you the points. The path you take is yours as envoys. I did know that you couldn't reach this point alone, and I see that together you've become quite powerful.
I like grab Jerry by the shoulder and I go like this.
Jerry just does that really awkward teeth smile he does.
Yeah.
I reach under and I close his mouth. Stop doing that. It looks weird.
Can I see? Yeah. She holds them up and they sort of like float around.
God, imagine if she's the actual final boss.
Yeah, no, put me in my eggs.
Yum!
I entrust you'll be getting these back to the Citadel safely.
We're going there.
Safely not scrambled.
I think you'll find your way. And she hands them back to you. There are things I'm sure you have noticed that are happening to your world.
What? No.
Everywhere kind of sucks.
Everywhere kind of sucks. And I wish I could
As said by God.
I wish that I could say that your moments of goodwill will be the final solution. Unfortunately, gang.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, this is just the beginning.
It's so fun.
The beginning for you as envoys, as heroes, and I hope that the quest that I've sent you on has taught you something. Maybe a little bit. You can't do it alone. And she's looking directly at you, Jerry.
What? I've made some great friends along the way.
He said it. He said friends.
Yes. She smiles at that.
I'm very excited about my first day. Do I tell you about my vacation days ahead of time? Because I do have a few.
There's a guy for that.
This is Destiny, though.
She's not HR though.
Okay, alright.
You know, you deserve a vacation day or two, and you can tell them I said so.
Do we all get that privilege?
Why are you trying
Wow!
Best of luck on the
Wow!
rest of your
It's
journey.
an
Do we have to go back to the
penguin.
Citadel? Can we do something else? No. Guys, I'm gonna offer a crazy idea. Let's just not go back.
We have
Well,
to
don't
go.
worry, because we have cinema magic.
We're
Just
all-
teleport?
Destiny teleported us there.
No. The credits roll. We assume you got them back.
Oh.
Ooh, post-credit scenes.
We still got a while left for the stream.
I know. There's you all thumbs up, or, you know, as you, I don't know, whatever. You,
What is going? I'm not touching
Yeah.
you.
By our
Freeze
powers combined, we form Destiny.
We're the new god.
Jack Kirby would be
Destiny
proud.
2.0. Destiny 3.0.
I'd call cutting the strings.
And as our curtains kind of close and then open again, it has been some time since you finished your mission. Haha, it's the epilogue. Surprise. You couldn't mess this one up.
You just sit back and watch.
It's been some time since you were officially made envoys. And as Destiny said, life has carried on. It was only the beginning for you all. So what's everyone been up to?
Are we still a group? Do we?
I don't
or are we
know.
just
Are
envoys
you a
on our
group?
own?
Me and Squid hang out all
we
the time. I gave you
definitely
half my vacation days, and we took the same vacation days.
Okay, we open our scene at Squid's house.
Yeah.
Candle is there.
Candle is there.
I'm in my room. At your house. It's just the pool.
Can we play Squidgio games?
Yes.
What is that? What are fantasy Squid Joe games?
You know, then we've got our Shell TV. We're just playing.
Super Squid cart
Yes.
on your Super Squid entertainment system.
Yes,
It's just
only
like-
Not Splatoon.
It's just little crabs and like, little boats and stuff like that, and we're both just chittering with them and just telling them, "Go faster, go, another lap."
it's literally just like a bunch of crabs.
Animal racing.
So you are in the backyard racing crabs in small boats.
I'm rocking my newest baby sister.
Aw.
Who we named Smedgey.
Aw.
Smedgey.
With the little smedge lock. Smedge room.
Yeah. I assume you don't spend as much time home anymore, Squid.
No. It's good to spend time with the family.
Yeah, you're back to celebrate the birth of Shimeji.
Smedgey. Yeah.
And, you know, you spend significantly more time at Squid's house, but still. Yes,
No, Candle. Candle's not there. It was going great until she and Todd got closer, like through some other stuff, and Candle and her.
Yeah,
kinda
they've
just
been
fell
really
off.
working on their relationship.
Yeah.
Jerry hasn't
Yeah.
been seen much.
Candle regrets it.
Okay, so you two are here.
Yes.
What's it been like? Have you been envoying it up? Have you been a team? Do you do your missions together?
I think we've been doing our missions together, especially whenever we get a chance to visit each other's kingdoms, if we're not on the same mission.
I like the idea that sometimes we get missions together and sometimes we get solo missions. And like, all right, let's go. Like every time you tell me you have a mission, I'm like, all right, cool. Where are we going? I don't even ask. I expected one of you, but you got two.
Double the envoy, double the fun. It takes us twice as long to do anything, but it's great. We have a lot of fun.
Yeah, you think you know the way, and then Bubbles really convinces you it's the other way. So there's a lot of doubling back. But you always get the job done.
Always.
And you're so kind and respectful and lovable. You've made, a good start for yourself on this envoy life.
Destiny, I have repaired
I was
things.
gonna say, next most important question.
And we talked it through, and we're on a better understanding. And she comes by on Thanksgiving sometimes.
Yeah,
I think that might be the only holiday we celebrate, but it comes by on Thanksgiving sometimes.
Fantasy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
She's by today, because your mom just invites everyone to meet
It's the baby
Shimeji. There's
shower.
honestly there's half of the kingdom in here. They
Yeah.
barely fit.
Whoa.
Look at how cute she is.
I love it.
Uh,
Pablito's definitely also here.
Yes.
Oh yeah, how are things with Pablo?
We're just good friends. It's not like
Yeah,
anything.
you're busy. You got a job, but
Right, but like, Bubbles doesn't really do like relationships and all that kind of stuff, but like we've got a good friend bond going and everything. Sometimes I just invite him to our missions and like, then we get even less done.
We double date with the Chanterelle.
Oh yeah, Chanterelle.
Oh, I definitely called her. I mean, I waited respectfully until she called me, which she did. Because, I'm
You're
amazing.
ruining her pics of you with the baby,
Yeah, like,
just
should
hanging
come to
out.
the shower.
She's sending you pictures of little Shimeji, who is now seems a little bigger. You don't really know the discrete life stages of.
They're all smedged up.
And you're making plans for the two Shimejis to meet in the future when next year,
Schmiga duo.
on your way to the Agrigio Kingdom. Bubbles, you've made quite a few friends here since you spent so much time at Squid's mom's house.
A lot of us seem to spend a lot of time.
You know,
I love how we don't even call it Squid's house because Squid does live there. It's just Squid's mom's house.
and some of them you even know their names. But you've started to make another home away from home in the stilts, and this one feels a little special because you're not by yourself here. You always have Squid to look for, and even when Squid's not around, you always have someone who's happy to see you.
Yeah. Bubbles is very happy.
Kendall,
Hmm?
how's it going?
I mean, what do you mean?
What have you been up to?
Oh, nothing good.
Well, tell me about it.
Do Candle and Jerry hang out?
They might see each other on occasion, but
You know, you
maybe
get
not
missions.
purposefully.
You get missions together sometimes.
Yeah.
Not through any means of your own. It just
Yeah.
kind of happens. You know, fate is really trying to make that whole friendship thing work for you, Jerry.
I imagine Candle has, like, in terms of envoy stuff, fallen off, the horse a little bit.
Immediately.
Like, other interesting things to do. The next time, Candle is seen is in one of their family's factories. Maybe or maybe not. Getting a little too close to the boiler. Little workplace accident. Who knows? Mostly just hanging around the Citadel, cleaning up their mess.
Yeah. Again, this is not something that happens overnight, but you would know, spending more time in the Shining Citadel, that when you turned in your moments of goodwill to Lady Iris, they did use their wish to ask Destiny the correct way forward for the continuation of the kingdom for its
What a
success.
bunk wish.
I know.
When Candle heard it, Candle definitely went, lame.
Yeah.
Dorks.
However, Destiny has whispered in their ears that maybe, she said it better than I'm going to, but maybe slow the roll on all the big steaming death engines. So Candle, I think that you're finding that the work is different. There's a lot of testing and retooling old inventions, and maybe it's not your work this time that's really your choice. Maybe it's a lot of you testing other people, trying to improve on your design, to make it safer, to make it, spew actual steam and not weird gunk that kills the corals and also squid.
Yeah.
But, from what you've seen, sort of spending time there, checking in on what's happening, your mistakes are slowly being turned into something more positive, hopefully.
All right.
Yeah. Jerry.
Jerry is definitely trying his best to keep up with his envoy work. He, on occasion, the only time he ever chooses to go hang out with Candle is when there is a factory that needs destroying. Because we didn't really get to talk about it, but Jerry is from the glass dome we saw in the Ostio Kingdom that is just filled with smoke and soot where the factories are. So,
Like, one point they're fiddling with some steam stuff, like definitely breaking things, and Candle has a wrench in their mouth, and they look up and they go, Squid's got a new sibling or something.
Yeah, I think his name's Schmery or something.
Sean,
Schmingelheimer?
Shell, Shuck,
Do we send a card? I don't really want to go.
Charlie.
I know you want to go.
I don't want to go.
No, that didn't work out?
Yeah. It did not work out.
Jerry and Candle definitely have more of a rapport now.
After it did not work out.
But no, Jerry, after everything went and had a conversation with his mother about the status of his parents, and if she was involved, DM?
I don't think you got very many straight answers from her, but I think that the fact that you didn't kind of told Jerry what he needed to hear, if that makes sense.
And while Jerry has had some very choice words to say to his mother, he was still raised by her, and he never knew his original birth parents, but he does make time in between envoy missions or when on envoy missions in the kingdom to go visit his, family in Agrigio.
Aww.
To try and learn more about what it is to be a mice folk. He's not happy with most of it. He's like, these guys kind of suck.
Wow.
They're really scared of creatures that they've already shown they could murder in droves if they wanted to.
I'm gonna say, Grandpa Butterscotch sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
He sounds like, he really was not afraid
Yeah.
And they all say that's where you got it from.
Yep.
They say he was a real, like, tough cookie, too, and he didn't smile very much. And you've been slowly working your way through, like, reading the books that I think it was your dad wrote about him.
Yeah. But anytime anyone tries to call him by what was it, Butter?
Oh, they respect that.
Okay.
Like, they clearly think Jerry's a bit of a weird name because they all have names like Pumpkin Seed and, like,
Yeah.
Maple Leaf, and they're like, okay, Jerry, but they try.
Okay. Yeah.
They respect, they have questions for you about, like, the Ostio Kingdom. They like to hear about your envoy missions.
Yeah.
I feel like whenever we go on missions, I force you through lessons of Mouse Cotillion.
Probably,
You
yeah.
repair your relationship with Butternut,
Yep,
and you meet
yep.
your, nieces and nephews
Yeah.
who always are bugging you for stories about blowing up factories.
Jerry's trying to raise a few.
You maybe swoop in and sell them clean energy after he blows them up. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing.
Kendall feels a little bad for assaulting one of Jerry's kids. I think Kendall's been regularly, because Kendall doesn't know what mouse folk eat, so they've just been sending Jerry with boxes of peanut brittle. Mouse is like, your name's got nut in it, just take it.
Yeah.
They don't dislike it, but you notice every time you come that there's a cabinet of peanut brittle that's getting more and more full.
Yep. And I think Jerry definitely, maybe on envoy mission, sees Squid and Bubbles and is, of course, friendly with them. Because, as he said, they're his friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hits the gym with Squid maybe once every couple months.
Can still bench more than me. Which
You
I'm
guys-
always baffled by, but never upset about.
Brings Bubbles a new trinket every so often that he may or may not have stolen while tearing apart a factory with Candle. But a trinket's a trinket, so what does Bubbles care?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine there's almost like this folk tale of this rogue mouse.
Yes!
And nobody knows it's you. And in the Ostio Kingdom, he's spoken of, like, with horror. This horrible renegade.
But Minerva definitely knows Jerry's mom definitely knows it's him.
Yeah. And, you feel like if you talk to her about it, she'd be deeply disappointed. But she hasn't gotten you arrested. So there's some motherly love for you. The Agrigio Kingdom is very excited about that. I don't know if they've connected that it's you. I don't know if you want them to.
No, they haven't.
Maybe some of your family has their suspicions because that sounds very similar to a certain other family member, but they don't press the issue.
But Jerry, he changes his voice when he does it. He sounds more like this. But, we have to clean up the streets of the I can't do the high pitch and the gruff.
No, you physically, I don't think
It's
that's
not
possible.
possible.
Just imagining, like, Jerry having, like, a coughing fit and Candle going, like,
We need to clean up the streets.
he doesn't usually perform well under stress. Just leave him be. He'll let him cough it out. He needs
It
a
has to be
second.
like high pitched and whispery. That's the only way I can make it sound to me.
Do you have a factory blowing up alter ego, Candle?
No, it's just Candle. Candle's just open about it.
They're
Jerry tries to keep his envoy work separate from his rebel work.
There have been a few times where, like, somebody who he knows, like, has noticed him, and Candle's just looked at them and gone, what are you going to do about it?
Whenever you've been asked to appear before the courts, someone high up in the Shining Citadel dismisses the case for you.
Nepotism at its finest.
Oh, not that one.
What does that mean?
It's not your mom.
It's your girlfriend.
God. I imagine Candle's seen her here and there.
Yeah, sometimes, you're going to get your groceries and the queen's there. It's really embarrassing.
Yeah, I like to imagine they're both, like, they both hate each other. Like, they both really, really hate each other.
Doesn't hate
They're not,
you.
like, hate. They both, like...
I think you're projecting a little.
I'm projecting?
Clever.
Sorry, I'm getting a little too Eiffel in this. I imagine it's not that they hate each other, they just know they can't be obvious with it. So, like, they're not dating,
Well, yeah, no.
but they are, like, hanging out. Like friends.
Candle's not outside her window singing, not singing like "Is you or is you not my baby."
Like the sewer, the little sewer like manhole cover that Candle uses to break in is like sectioned off, like it's under construction always. And everybody's like, why? And at one point, Candle was just like, I just don't like moving it. I put some cones there.
Yeah, I think like you said, there's maybe like, there's always a little bit of tension left of like, it didn't work out, and when we were much younger, we really thought it was going to.
Your grandma definitely doesn't want me here.
Your grandma probably hates, but, she did get married. Seems like a nice gentleman from the Agrigio Kingdom.
Yeah, sure.
Is it Jerry?
Do you want it to
No.
be Jerry? I don't think that would work out with the whole life of crime.
No. I just think it'd be funny.
It's a different mouse folk. Clearly you, had an effect on her.
Yeah, no.
As far as people from other kingdoms could go, they seem nice.
Yeah.
Again, you've maybe never quite entirely cleared the air, and maybe you never will, but you understand each other better than you did for a long time, and that's what's important. She understands you as well as anyone can understand Candle, I think, which is not very much.
Terribly. An incomprehensible beast of unknowable origin.
She really doesn't understand the whole blowing up factories but also working in factories thing, and you, have explained it poorly to her several times,
No,
but...
so it's like I blow up the bad ones, and the ones that Jerry wants to when he wants to hang out because he's too incapable of social interaction to just ask me to hang out normally. So we have to do terrorism.
Well, maybe you guys should, take up knitting or something?
It was never clear, but it is in Jerry's backstory, and it was never made clear to really anyone beyond a couple lines of, Jerry's been doing this stuff since he was young.
Jerry,
he has...
This is just Jerry's life.
This is, a major part of Jerry's life is just committing...
Just a sidekick.
Exactly, committing acts of terrorism in the Ostio Kingdom.
He is for the bombs that blow up the evil factories.
Exactly.
It heals his wounded heart in a way none could easily describe.
Not knitting? Knitting couldn't heal his heart? It's very calming. Have you tried it?
Under their breath, Kendall just goes like, "Oh my God, you're so boring."
What?
Nothing.
They're like, man, this wouldn't have worked.
So you have a husband? God, you have a husband. I'm out. I need air.
Partner, yes.
Yeah. Cool. I just knitting is not Jerry's thing.
Well, it doesn't have to be knitting, Candle. The knitting is sort of a stand-in for...
I've only
Hobby
ever seen him do crime. I'm pretty sure if I went up to him with a jigsaw puzzle, he'd shoot it.
Well, I don't want to tell you how to spend your time with your friends.
Can it cut to me and Bubbles knitting?
You've got
Blissfully unaware of any of this.
You got-
It's crazy we took up this hobby together.
Can you hold this? All right, hold on. Knit for
baby Shimeji's in a full knitted fit.
Just starfish. Just
Don't know how that helps with learning to swim at all, but
doesn't.
Weigh him down immensely.
We both got really thick sweaters, but they're attached somehow, and we're trying to get it unattached, and now there's more layers connecting to us.
No, this is better. This is great.
We're just here now.
Well, I suppose it's whatever makes you happy. Be careful.
Yeah, sure. I'll be super safe. Super duper safe. Anyway, I got a factory to blow up, and I leave.
Okay.
Jerry's waiting outside.
You just see Jerry looming.
Hell yeah!
Jerry's looking in the window menacingly. He does that. He's really bad.
Hood up so eyes are shadowed over.
It's really bad with people, but he's nice. He's a nice guy when you get to know him.
He just awkwardly waves at the queen.
He's really a nice guy when you get to know him.
King Sunflower, the mouse that is now the king, walks by and sees you and is a specter of myself.
7 days.
I like to.
Runs away, slams the door.
Even if they're mouse folk, royalty's royalty, and Jerry doesn't like them.
Oh no, Candle does the same thing.
Yeah.
Before Candle leaves rooms, Candle will if they pass each other, Candle will look at them and just go. And
that.
there have been a few times where they're having dinner or something, and he goes, and Candle just looks at the
You're
plate
having
and goes,
dinner with them now at this point?
I don't know why they're hanging out so much, but Candle will just go.
In the sewer, yeah.
Candle will just go did you catch that baseball game?
acorns there, not acorns, sunflowers. They're visibly shaking. They're like, no.
Jerry definitely plays along with this too. You
Jerry?
like on the roof,
Off the sewer.
or just like in the sewer, just like.
Okay, so you.
Jerry and Kendall really like messing with royalty and blowing up
I'm
factories
glad
together.
you keep a busy schedule, Kendall. Really
Yeah.
seems like you got a lot going
I got
on
stuff
for
to
you.
do.
Yeah. Yeah. So you've continued your envoy work or not, and no matter what, you've learned a bit more about your place in this world. Maybe some of you more so than others, but you did it. Your journey has begun and continued and will continue to continue. Congrats. You got all, you've solved my egg.
We did it!
Bubbles,
Yeah!
Bubbles' whole mission was to get a best friend, and like box checked.
Jerry became an
Absolutely.
envoy like you wanted.
I'm glad you can pay for all that dynamite now,
Yep.
Jerry.
Oh no, it's tannerite.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on this journey. We hope you liked it. This was the Fabula Ultima system again. Highly recommend. I had a great time with it.
Yeah.
It's a super fun system. If you liked this and you want to see more, well, good news. We're taking a week off, and then the Monday after next, we are doing Christmas by Moonlight, the holiday special for our previous campaign. So you've got a week to do your homework and get all those fun references we're going to make.
That'd be the 23rd, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got that right.
Yeah. So thank you. If you want to catch that, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, ring that bell.
Video.
Like the
And
stream.
like the video.
Yes.
I'm not being fed these lines.
I'll be watching from home with all of you.
Thank you again so much.
Hold on, wait. Camera, cut to me. All right.
Oh boy.
We're doing this right.
Oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Cut the feed, cut the feed.
Ladies and gentlemen. Check your pocket.
Oh god.
There is no card there. Thank you and good night.
Have a good night.
Have a good